Hey, you should have been saying that on the podcast.
All right, we're back, guys. Nice Guy Indie Podcast. We're back. You know what we do? We watch wrestling. We talk to wrestlers. Got Superfly Johnny Lee with me.
I thought you said I was a super flu.
Superflu Johnny Lee. Go
So
ahead,
I guess I'm
Superflu.
giving you the flu tonight. We got Kevin Jones over here.
Glad to be here, guys.
That's right. And then we got Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal, Joe Monroe over here.
Damn right. my wife is currently putting her feet up saying that. Well, they're already full of crap.
Kevin, pull that mic closer to you.
Yeah,
There we
pull
go.
it closer
We got
to
it
you,
saying Joe now.
Finally, we got it up there.
Yeah, we got it saying Joe, and there is Joe right there. Joe Monroe's
we
right
got
on
turned down too.
the big screen TV up there.
But yeah, that's a great logo that you
It's
have.
a great
too.
shirt you
Thanks.
got on. Man. I
Believe
love
it or not, my sister, who I wear this bracelet for, she designed that.
Nice.
She was the one because she knows I was a big Steve Austin fan. I loved his logos, and we're Irish, so she's like, let me kind of let's mix this. Let's see what we can do, and she mixed it, and it turned out beautiful.
Yeah, it did. Because it looks badass.
It is badass.
Especially when it's right there. Looking at it from here, that's a great logo.
Oh, your logo. Yeah, your logo's great.
Yes.
Honestly, I need to get it made to put in my shorts and stuff.
Yeah, you
I think
really do.
that would be cool.
But I also gotta make it merch too.
I had merch, but I think I sold all of it.
Oh.
I just
Yeah,
haven't
man,
had the time. Where I just recently got a new house and everything. I just haven't had time to really break down and buy new merch.
So what's the deal with you in wrestling? Like, you took some time off, or you coming back?
Yeah,
or?
I took some time off. Personally, I know you guys like to know us personally instead of giving characters, so I respect that.
Both ways. We want
Yeah.
to see both
But,
ways. We
you
want
know,
to see both
but
sides. I think the fans like to see, and everybody likes to see, because they'll get in they'll get to the matches, they'll get to see you have a match, but then they're like, who is that guy? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like,
Well, I took some time off because I realized I personally needed work on myself.
yeah,
And we're training down in Somerset with Jimmy Walls. He's helped me out a lot, like a whole lot.
Yeah.
Him and Marty, Kevin's there a lot. I get to beat up on him. He gets to beat up on me.
uh-huh.
And I just wanted to. I knew where I came from before.
Yeah,
I wasn't that great,
yeah.
but if I was going to make sure I wanted to do this,
You started at TSW.
yeah,
Let's not hide that, but
yeah,
Yes.
and they get a bad rep, but they do a lot of, like, we've had them in here.
They
They
do
do
promoting.
they promote really good. They got a lot of fans. Like,
They do.
I tell you, when I bring one of those, I've had those guys on my show. I don't dislike those guys. A lot of guys, like, they say they're goofs, and maybe they are. But I've had those guys on the show, and they always get a big pop from the fans. Like, they always have people watching. So that's where you started. That's where you started.
Right. I mean, and I'll give credit where credit's due. If it wasn't for Austin Michaels, I wouldn't be able to do something like this.
Yeah.
He kind of when I was in the Brotherhood for a little bit, he took me aside. He goes, "Kid, if you really want to do this, you need to express yourself.
Yeah.
You need to find out what your character is." And he helped me with that.
Yeah. Austin's great on the microphone.
Oh, absolutely. And
As far as wrestling, I've never seen him wrestle. I don't know if he's any good at all. But, like, as far as coming in this podcast studio and getting the fans to pop for him, I think he is one of the best.
yeah, and he took me under his wing there, and he was like, "Listen, if you're wanting to do this, this is what you need to do."
Yeah.
And I appreciate that still to this day, even though we're on the same path but different roads, as he put it.
Uh-huh.
But we still stay in contact. I still stay in contact with some of the guys.
I got to
work
give it
there.
to TSW. Those guys got their own show. They use their
Yeah.
own guys. They kind of inclusive with their show, and they don't ask everybody else to come down there, and they do their own thing. So
And one of the guys
more power to them.
And one of the guys, Frank, big cousin Frank, was at Appalachian Mountain Wrestling.
Yeah, big cousin
So
Frank
that
was
guy,
down
he
there.
was, he was there before I'm pretty sure came to TSW.
Yeah, yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, he wrestled for
Oh,
Appalachian.
we had
for a while,
we had Wild Man Fuji Wild Man in here, and
Beach.
Fiji Wild Man, and we had Lady Inferno in here. She's a sweetheart. Lady Inferno's a sweetheart.
Quick
Fiji.
discretion, Fiji. I did not call you Fuji.
I'm sorry, I did. I called you Fiji.
But
Yeah, I know him as Andrew, so
Andrew's another one of those guys that kind of pulled me to the side. As I know I'm short, but I'm built as a bigger guy.
Yeah.
He kind of pulled me to the side because we're kind of in the same height.
Yeah.
He's like, "This is how you need to act."
yeah, he's
So he's helped me quite
stocky
a bit.
motherfucker. You
Oh,
are too.
God.
You're a beast.
I don't know about a beast.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
I've seen your chops.
That's inherited.
Yeah.
My chops are inherited.
yeah.
So
So you want to talk a little bit about your cousin? He inspired you, right?
Lenny, yeah, he
Yeah.
100% inspired me. There's three people I'll give credit to. First, my grandpa.
Yeah.
Because when I was 5 years old, I remember watching Flair and Harley race with him, and I just like, wow, this.
I watched
awesome.
Flair with my grandpa too. So
So it that was our bonding time. And
how old are you? How old are you?
28.
28. Okay.
Yeah, and I started
young.
late
Yeah.
because I wanted to do it if Lenny didn't pass away.
Yeah.
I was going to do it immediately after high school.
Yeah.
And he was going to help me, but I couldn't find really a school around here.
Yeah.
Then I met my wife. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I waited fucking forever to do this podcast when I wanted to. I started out as doing public access TV, so that's how long I waited. I was doing public access TV with my friend Jacob Bennis, which is he's a movie producer and writer and director of the horror movies Stash, Kill Granny Kill. A new movie just came out.
Sean's here after all.
Oh,
So he's got to
great.
go let Sean in. But I did. I was the same thing. So it's never too late to,
No.
And I'm going to be 50 in October, and I'll probably have my first match at 50 probably. Cause, I plan on getting my fucking license, and I'll probably be doing some in-ring training. And I will have a match at some point probably.
Well, you got New South locally here, don't
Yeah,
you?
New South locally, and then we got EWA up in Frankfurt, which is probably where I'll probably, if I ever have a match, it'd probably be at Adrian. Adrian's our champion.
If you can make it to Somerset, come
Yeah.
and hang with us for a little bit.
Yeah.
Jimmy will teach you safely and.
Yeah, I love Jimmy Walls, man.
Man.
I love that guy. When I met him, first time I met him, it's been years ago, but I met him at shows, but he was rated X then.
Right.
And then I met him down at the UCW and Caverna show, and he's like this. Walking up on him, he's like this old grandpa looking kind of guy.
No, he's not.
and then he was so nice and sweet to us. And then he gave us a table to set up, and he was like, yeah, y'all do y'all's thing. And then he comes over and he gets on the mic, man. He turns straight into Rated X. I loved it. I love fucking Jimmy Walls. Like, I've met him one time, and I love that guy. I love Terry England. Those guys are awesome.
What's up, brother? Pretty good, brother.
Sean John's in the house.
But
Sean.
But it was bottle there, Sean. But Jimmy though, he'll show the simplest stuff and explain it.
Yeah.
And that's what I love about him.
Yeah.
And stupid me, I wasn't really the best until I started
Yeah.
training with him. And
How long you been wrestling?
all together? I would probably say a year and a half.
A year and a half. See, you're still young at this.
Yeah.
Like we was talking about Marty Clay earlier. Marty Clay's been doing this for 4 years, and he does it every single day. He lives and eats and fucking works out every day. He does it every day. And I don't know I don't think he has a shoot job, but
Personal trainer.
yeah.
Right. Is that what he told us?
And he's got his own.
He's a personal
gym.
trainer. Yeah. He got his own. He's got his own gym in his house. He lives and but he does it every single day. If you're only been doing a year and a half. You can't just say you're not good.
Right.
You're not trained yet. You're not there yet.
Trained, no.
Yeah, you're not
Jimmy-
there yet.
Jimmy told us-
Stop saying you're not good. You're just not there yet.
Jimmy, what did he say? A year to two?
Said about a year.
About a year?
So,
Yeah.
But-
I've been going.
But then you got to put your reps in. You got like Marty Clay does. He wrestles 2 or 3 nights a week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he travels everywhere he
And
wants
he's,
to go.
He's helped us, hey, work out at home and do this.
Yeah.
You can ask Kev, I've dropped, 20, 30 pounds since I started back.
Yeah,
You've
And-
improved.
Yeah, I have improved, and I feel like I've improved in ring, too.
yeah.
Like, psychology-wise, I don't know why it just comes easy to me. I guess where I've worked in the public for so long.
Yeah.
But ring-wise, I'm trying to get that worked out more.
Yeah. It'll come to you. Like
Yeah.
especially if you keep on dropping the weight a little bit. So you drop 30 pounds.
Yeah, I dropped
It's
30.
easier now, ain't it?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not as winded.
Yeah. It's going to get easier. It's going to get easier for you. It's going to things are starting to start clicking, is what I hear, and you're gonna get in there and do it.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna just
Well,
like that.
Right. Well, like in Jellicoe.
Yeah.
Like I was even as a babyface. I think after the Junkyard match I had with Walter Paul,
Yeah.
that kind of excelled. Even though I was still a heel at that time, it kind of excelled me being a babyface. And honestly, I didn't know a wrist lock from a wrist watch at that point in time.
Yeah.
But it just came so easy to me, and I had a great rivalry with Max Page down there and the Professor,
Yeah.
which I currently, if you guys want to know where he's at, I fired him. So
Oh, really?
yeah, I don't want to talk about that. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, he just he just wanted to take some time. So I was
He
like,
wanted to take some time off too.
yeah. So I was like, okay, well, bye, Felicia. Get out of here. I don't
Yeah,
need you.
yeah.
That's right.
Which a lot of people tell me, because I asked Adrian, I was like, do I really need a manager? He goes, not really.
Because
Yeah.
you can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can talk. Like, yeah, you're a good talker. I can tell that already.
That's what he said. He goes, dude, you got a mouth. Use it.
Yeah.
Quit being this silent guy.
Man,
Yeah,
frickin'
you got the
use it.
gift of the gab.
Like, and if Adrian's telling you that, then because he's like the best on the mic that I've seen. Like, he'll come in here, he'd come in that
And he
door right
steals the
now and
show.
fucking take over the show. And I consider myself pretty good, and Johnny's pretty good on the mic.
If
But
he was here,
he-
he'd shove Andy out of the way. Be
if
like,
he wouldn't shove me out of the way, but I would just get up and walk like, "Hey, Adrian, take over the show," because we'd be down at New South or something, and he'll come over, and I'll just get up and I'll just go. I'm more.
behind the scenes guy.
I'm the producer. You know, I produce, and you know, I got shoved into the mic, and I've learned how to talk to them. I've learned how to talk into the mic, but. You know, I'm the kind of guy that stands behind the camera with the headphones on, make sure the levels are good and stuff, and
But at
make sure the
Appalachian
shots
Mountain
good.
Wrestling, you proved that you had the gift of the gab, my
Absolutely.
friend.
Yeah,
From what I heard.
yeah. I mean, I can talk to crowds. I'm not scared of crowds. I'm not scared of the microphone. I'm not scared to like fumble my words. Sometimes I get in here, man, I can't even freaking talk. I'm like blah 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 blah, and then Johnny has to, you know, tell me what I'm saying. Sometimes I get in a hurry and I just. Fumble my words.
I mean,
you know,
sometimes that happens.
but I'm always trying to get 2 steps ahead of myself, and that's why I fumble my words. You know.
You'll get there, because I still fumble my words. a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
But you're doing this podcast, and you guys are doing great.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I was
Appreciate that.
happy that I was able to help.
Well, we
contribute.
appreciate you, and everybody out there. If you don't know, Joe Monroe has helped the podcast out today, and Kevin. Joe sold a bunch of his stuff, auction, came up with $60 for us, and gave it to us. Donated to the podcast for the rent and stuff around here. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And then Kevin matched him, right?
That's right.
Kevin matched him
I should've
the
raised
other
100.
$60.
That way Kevin would have matched up.
Yeah, exactly. That would have been help. Like the rent and stuff isn't a lot here. I know the owner and stuff, but so it's not a lot. But like after you start having to do it yourself for so long, it just
It wears you down.
Yes.
it just takes a lot out of your, like, you know, I need a new car. It's like I need to fit some of and I bought like all this equipment, everything in this room I've paid for myself. Those belts I've paid for myself. Even the sponsor, I got them as a cheaper price, and I got a new sponsor right now as far as belts is Snaps and Straps, guys. Snaps and Straps have they'll. If you guys need a new belt, we're going to be getting some new belts for the table here. Snaps and Straps is going to, Brandon Douglas is going to, he's down in Tennessee. He's
Good
going to
guy.
provide us some new belts for the podcast, and we're going to be replacing the belt that Adrian has, he carries too. So,
Speaking of which, Ian Mosley just sent us 500 stars, and he said, "That's 'cause the mouth isn't up there with you guys." Oh, he just said, Jay Strong just said 500 stars.
hell yeah. Thank you, guys. And Ian Mosley is he is one of our subscribers. Thank you, Ian Mosley, for being a subscriber to the Nice Guy Indie podcast. And I know you, Joe, you tried to,
It
but I don't
kept
know
giving
why.
me a URL error.
I
was
don't
like,
know why
what
the
heck?
error kept coming up. And if you try again at some point, we'll appreciate you. And we do appreciate Joe Monroe as a big sponsor for the Nice Guy Indie podcast. And we appreciate you, Kevin. We appreciate you
problem,
too.
brother.
John Gilbert said, "What's up, my friends?" Ian said, "Hi, John." And then John said, "Shut up, Ian. I wasn't talking to you. You talking about us."
John Gilbert.
A man that also is good on the mic.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's one of our favorite guys to have in here. Have you wrestled John?
I have not. I've run into him back in the back.
He's a great guy, dude.
Yeah.
He's freaking. He's really young, dude. He seems like he's older though, but he's pretty young. I think he's 24.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He's
Marty's
talented.
22. So these guys are young guys,
Yeah,
man.
imagine how I feel at 28. God, these guys are doing this. Holy crap. I need
Yeah.
to step up my game.
Yeah, but they give it their all, you know. And
I know you're what, 35?
35.
And I'm 33.
I'm 49, so yeah, I'm older than all of you guys. And
You're 42?
yeah,
Seriously?
Yeah.
You don't look it. Thank you.
I do though.
Andy,
I look
you
the
feel 40 years old. You don't look 49.
Well, I've
at
been
all.
told that I don't look that old, but you
No,
know,
you
who
don't.
cares? You know,
Johnny looks older than dirt, but you don't look
Yeah,
that
Johnny does look old.
Hey, I can't help that I snort that coke. It's so good.
He snorts all the coke. Like
I mean,
we
that's why
tried.
that's where my
We
jackets
asked.
come from.
We asked him to share, but he never does.
You know, the
I don't
top,
share because Andy, once you get that hit, you just might go Super Andy.
Yeah, exactly.
Lord have mercy.
Oh, Ian Mosley is 37. He says, still doing this, 13 years and going.
Yeah, even Ian Mobley.
Congratulations, Ian.
Yeah.
He's a wrestler and manager down in Texas. He
Really?
watches us. He watches us religiously. We
Yeah.
appreciate him. We got a lot of people in Texas that watch us.
Wow.
R-
Texas is one of my dreams.
Wrestling is big in Texas too.
Because I watched, going back to my grandpa, we watched World Class, all of the old territories.
Yeah, yeah.
What got me into wrestling, though, what I decided to be a wrestler,
Yeah.
is a memory that I forever will always have with him. We was watching the recap of Mania 21, and it was during the spot where Muhammad Hassan had Eugene in the camel clutch.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then, my grandpa was like, yeah, he didn't like the newer wrestling. He was an old school guy. And all of a sudden you hear Hogan's music come out. Literally, he was like this, and then immediately shot up like that.
Yeah.
Like that. And this is a guy who's battling cancer at that point, 18 years.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
your grandpa.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
He fought it for 20 years before he passed.
Yeah.
But it was I think it was 18 years right there.
Wow.
And dude, he just bam, and I was like, whoa. He moved quick. I never seen him move that quick.
Yeah.
Then it was just like staring at the TV like this, like in awe, and I was like, just kind of looking at him, and I'm like,
Yeah.
if that makes him take about 5 minutes away from his day out of pain and everything, to give him some kind of happiness, look at his grandson and say, son, that's a wrestler, then that's what I want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So at that moment, that's when I was like, I want to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
Like, that was the definitive moment. And
Wrestling's fun, man.
Oh, it
Wrestling's
really
just
is.
fun for everybody. I hate when people take it real serious, but like and try to say it's not real and stuff. But it's just come on, guys.
it's fun. And what you just said, people lose that interest. They take it way too seriously and
Yeah.
forget to have fun. And that's when you can have slip-ups and everything. That's why I preach to Kevin all the time.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, just go out there and have fun. Be
Yeah.
your character. Be you turned up to an 11, and just have fun. If you mess up, you mess up. Try to cover it best you can.
So how long you been doing it?
I started in October training for Jimmy.
So last year in October.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what made you decide you wanted to do this?
Hi.
Well, he played a part in it, actually.
Joe did.
Yes, I've been a wrestling fan for 30 years.
Yeah.
But when I graduated high school in 2006, there was no real schools, not like there is today at least.
Yeah.
You could go to OVW, or that was really about it, I think.
Yeah, me too. Like when I got out of high school, I never even considered doing wrestler, but I always loved it, but I never considered doing it. And I don't know how I got into doing the podcast about it, but we're in it.
I mean, it came.
We're not wrestlers,
It's
but
here.
we're in it.
I joined the Army out of high school.
Yeah.
Was in for
I joined the Navy out of high school.
7 years, got out in 13, and had some medical issues.
Yeah.
Some back issues, neck issues, nerve damage and stuff.
Was you in the war?
Yeah.
Cool.
I was
Well, thank you for your service.
Thank you for yours.
Yeah, thank you.
So it took a few years, got that under control, and I ran into Will or Joe at
Gaddy's.
Mr. Gaddy's.
It was Gaddy's out of all
last
places.
year, and he was telling me that they were going to start training.
Yeah.
TCW was.
Yeah, at that point, I was with, because I was going to quit in July. You guys remember I had health issues with my
Yeah.
blood pressure.
Yeah.
And I told my wife, I was like, I'm done. She
Yeah.
goes, why? I was like, blood pressure, this ain't no joke. This almost killed my dad. This almost killed my grandpa. I'm done. She goes, just get in shape, you idiot.
Yeah.
So I started walking, and I dropped weight. Like, I was hitting close to 300 pounds.
yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
right now, I'm down to 240, thank God.
Yeah,
Nice.
just man, I tell you, like, I've lost like 30 pounds recently myself too, and it's just like diet, dude. Just stop eating freaking sugar. Stop
Right.
eating bread.
Yep.
Stop eating sugar. Stop eating carbs, like crazy carbs. Like,
Do some
if your
working
carbs
out.
are you're gonna eat carbs, make them vegetables. Like, stop eating fake food. Like, there's factory foods that are in the middle of fucking the aisles. Like, bread is terrible for you. Sugar's terrible for you. Just don't eat that shit.
Right. And
That's easier said than done because I'm fucking addicted to sugar.
I know the feeling.
Yeah.
Especially, like, if we travel, we'd have to stop at, like, a gas station and just
Dude,
get, like, a fast
those
bread
little
or
fucking
something.
cherry pies that you get in the fucking, those are my fucking favorite. Hostess, fucking Little Debbie. It don't matter what fucking flavor it is, as long as it's cherry pie. That's my favorite shit. I will eat every fucking one of them.
Dicey said, Joe Monroe, your papa would be so proud of you.
It's my aunt.
Oh well,
That's
hi
right.
Aunt.
And
Hey,
John
Dice.
Gilbert, I will plug you. He is wrestling in Texas. He's a big star down there.
John Gilbert has wrestled in Texas.
I've seen his Facebook. He's actually getting pretty big down there.
Yeah, he's fucking awesome,
and
man.
I'm happy for him.
I'm gonna try to give him one of these belts to take down there with him.
That'd be great.
But yeah, Peppo was probably the main one.
Yeah.
Then Lenny, he was actually.
Lenny is rolling, right?
Yeah, that's rolling.
Okay. We're gonna talk about rolling.
Yeah, man, stories. God.
Yeah.
That's why I said we probably.
Roland's a little controversial, and I don't want to bring up everything
Yeah.
about Roland, but Roland was a big inspired to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
You can tell.
we're gonna look in more into Roland's background, but he had a controversial gimmick
Character,
back in the day. But
which I understand why you don't want to really talk about it, so I
yeah,
respect that.
yeah.
But Lenny, I know him by Lenny because that's what he went by.
More importantly about Lenny, that he had to battle with cancer, and he passed away in 2008 of cancer.
With him, God, we lost Papaw. Like I was telling you guys earlier, Saturday will make 15 years since we lost my grandpa.
Yeah.
Then the same day we lost my grandpa was when my great uncle Daryl found out he had bone marrow cancer. Then we lost him in July.
Damn,
we
dude.
lost him quick. Yeah. Then,
Cancer runs wild in your family.
Man.
My sister's battling it right now.
Shit, dude. Well,
Breast cancer.
fuck.
That's why I wear this. Like, if you see some of my old promo photos, I wear this.
Shout
bracelet
out.
for
You
it.
want to?
Shout out to
Hey,
her.
April, I love you, sis.
We love you, April.
She actually a cool.
Get
story,
over that shit, man. That shit's bad.
A cool story with her.
I think breast cancer is one of the biggest ones that you get over the most, right?
it is.
The
and,
survival rate's big on breast cancer now, I think.
Her doctor gave her 6 months. That was almost 2 years ago.
Really? To live?
Yeah.
No shit.
She's a survivor.
Well, that's where kind of the Fighting Monroe family thing came from. Not only did we will literally stomp a mud hole in your ass and walk it dry.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
quoting Stone Cold, but we literally will. That's how we grew up. We grew up tough.
Yeah.
But my aunts and uncles probably thinking, yeah, he's probably the wuss though.
Fucking
But,
cancer needs to stay a fuck away from your family.
Yeah, but cancer, man. Like I said, my grandpa battled it for 20 years.
Yeah.
I mean, he was in pain, but God, he was a family man. Lenny, same thing. He wrestled for until 2005. That's when he first got it. He quit a little bit, spent time with his family, got back into it. Then 2008 is when the beginning of 08 is
How old were you when he passed, and how old was he when he passed?
I was. Hang on, I gotta think here. I see. I'm buried Pep on my middle school graduation.
He's about my age.
Yeah,
so.
he's about 35, 36, I think. My aunts and uncles are probably watching. They could probably correct me on it.
Yeah.
But
How old were you, and more importantly?
I was like 12.
12 years old. Yeah.
I was 12, and I lost.
He was a big influence on
Yeah,
you.
absolutely, and that's why my wife she claims I need to go to therapy and stuff because of it. But I'm like, no, wrestling. All three, even my great uncle, he supported me at anything. That's probably where I get talking because he was a talker.
Yeah.
But he, like all three of those men, they supported me no matter what. My family supports me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we used to be so close, and I think that's what, kind of tore that apart. We lost three important men, three important pieces of glue together, and we don't really do big family gatherings as much.
Time for
as we
Joe to
do.
step up.
That's right.
That's why I said a couple years ago, it was 13 years, literally to the day. We lost head of the Monroe family. Then his baby boy picked it back up, and that's what I'm trying to do.
And Ian Mosley just sent stars for the Monroe family.
What's up,
Thank you.
Jabbo? My
Thank you,
cousin's
brother.
on here. What's up, Jabbo? Love you, bro. That's my brother. Like
That's right.
He's that's my cousin, but he's my mixed brother.
No, that's how me and my cousin Shallow are. We were raised by our grandparents because our parents worked all the time.
Yeah.
So he's more like my older brother. Than
Yeah. Well,
anything.
Jabbo's like my little brother. Like we were together for all the time. We
That's
used to
how
go to the
Shallow
swim
was.
pools together and everything.
But did you always have to look after him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gangster though, so he kind of looked after us a little bit. So he's gangster, but
That's how me and my cousin were. Shallow, he looked after me like a big brother, and it annoyed him probably. But
Yeah.
he still looks at me like a little brother. Like he's happy I'm doing this. I get to live my dream.
yeah.
He was in the Marine Corps for a little bit. That was his dream.
Yeah.
And he got out because of injuries, and we're still pretty tight today.
Yeah.
But with Lenny and them, I mean, I got a good story I got for him.
Lenny was into that mean shit.
He
was into that fucking death match shit.
Yeah, this is what kind of irritates me a little bit about people. I personally don't have a problem with deathmatch wrestling
Yeah.
because I got a lot of friends to this day. I know Creepy Sean Walton. He's probably watching. He wrestles down at Total Psychopathic. Oh, sorry, Total Pro Wrestling now.
Yeah.
Him and Travis Dykes, they're the Midnight Vultures. I have nothing but respect for those guys. I got Necro Butcher and all them. I got to meet him down there. I got to meet Madman Pondo down there when I actually got to ref that match. That was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But
So you used to be a referee, right?
I learned how to ref. I learned how to wrestle. I learned how to be a manager. I wanted to learn all jacks of trades.
Yeah.
Just
Hell
to see
yeah.
where I would fit in, because I wasn't really the athletic person in my family.
Yeah.
I was always kind of like the fat nerdy loser.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know if I can be a wrestler per se. Let me try a manager. Then I got into wrestling, took my first bump, fell in love with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
It hurt, but I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Pain's therapy sometimes.
Yeah, yes,
Right.
it is.
Like physical, yeah. I mean, you get in there and you're like, damn, yeah, that felt good.
Yeah,
It hurt, but it felt good.
yeah, it hurt, but it felt good. But we, excuse me, but we, Lenny, good story I got for him. It was one of our family get-togethers. Just the thing about the Monroe family, we didn't get together like on holidays per se.
Yeah.
There was like a weekend. It was treated as a holiday. That's how it was.
So
with
Joe
us.
Monroe's your real name.
Joe Monroe is actually
Monroe's your real name. Last name. Monroe.
Actually, no.
No.
My real name's Will Stevens.
Okay.
But my Joe Monroe came from my late uncle, who
Uh-huh.
was also a big supporter of me. He died in 2014.
Does anybody live in your family?
Yeah.
Come on.
A few of them.
Dude, I got a big family.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But he was always a big supporter when I got out of high school, like wanting to do it.
Yeah.
We kind of went back to the old trope of he had kidney dialysis at home,
Yeah.
so we would watch old wrestling tapes like me and Papa used to do when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So we kind of bonded over that.
So you guys, just your all the guys in your family bonded over wrestling.
Oh yeah, just about.
Yeah.
Even excuse me, sorry. Even my uncles Dean and Sheb, they bonded over wrestling. The worst one was my mother
Yeah.
and my grandpa because they would fight.
Oh,
Literally,
really?
they would fight.
Yeah.
From what I understand.
Ric Flair ain't shit. No, Ric Flair's the best.
Yeah, exactly.
Something like that.
My grandpa, Papa, he couldn't stand Flair.
Yeah.
My mom's favorite was P.S. Michael Hayes.
Uh-huh.
Michael P.S. Hayes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't get it, but she's like, oh man, he's so beautiful. I showed him a picture.
So beautiful.
No, I showed him a picture of him recently. She goes, oh my god.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Yeah.
it's a rough business.
He was just
Mom.
on. He was just on.
Yeah.
Raw, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Yes, he was.
But she's like, oh my god. But no, all my family, I wish I had the picture with me. It's a picture of Lenny. It's a picture of my Aunt Corey, who's treated me because it's kind of hard to explain with my family. We're kind of got our differences and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
But-
All families do.
But my aunt treated me more like a son. She treated all of her nieces and nephews like sons and daughters because she couldn't have any.
Yeah.
But she was a big supporter. She's secretly a big wrestling fan. My aunt Dicey's is secretly a big wrestling fan because that's what, of course, bonded over back in the day with Papaw. That was when Mamaw would go to the store. Wrestling was on Saturdays, and that's how they bonded.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I learned wrestling from. Saturday mornings watching Ric Flair and Arn Anderson and Tully
Nice.
Blanchard and fucking Nikita Koloff and all those crazy motherfuckers.
But Lenny would be. Oh, sorry, Johnny, go ahead.
Speaking of which, we got Fiji Wildman tuning in. He said, "What's up, Joe? Been a while since I
What's
saw
up, Feej?
What's up, Fiji?
You still owe me a match. Just saying.
you." Hey, that's gonna be a great match when it happens.
I think I'm more prepared for it now than I ever. But Lenny, like my aunt was just telling me, when they would visit as a kid, because my aunt Linda and Uncle Henry lived in E-Town.
Yeah.
So they would come down, kind of like how it was when I was a kid. They would come down when they were kids and they would hang out and they would watch wrestling. But I got a picture of her, Lenny, and my Aunt Dicey holding up pictures, and Lenny's favorite was Ricky Steamboat, which is why he would chop and do the karate chops.
Yeah,
all the time.
yeah. Well,
But
some bitch, let's watch this thing. He fucking would light his hand on fire and slap a motherfucker with it.
yeah, they would.
Libby said, "Now the kids are bonding with y'all over wrestling."
Yeah, like my daughter. God, I'm gonna tear you up thinking about it. My daughter wants to be a wrestler.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, she was down at the training center, and my wife is kind of. No, I don't
How old is
think
she?
so. She's 7.
7, yeah.
So about the
yeah.
same age. is
My
what I
son
was.
did too, up until he was about 11, and now he wants to be a basketball star.
Yep.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
heard about that.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I heard he was telling
Oh,
Marty
yeah,
last night he's jacked. I'm
He
like,
Jack, he turned into
Yeah.
a fucking man on me like right away.
And he hits mean threes.
my oldest.
I want to hold on. Was it Jabbo? We're not in the basement no more, man. He said, "I want to come hang out in the basement." No, he's gonna get on the podcast. We're not in the basement no more. We got a
Fiji
studio.
Said, and Fiji said, "Let's have a bakery match." And Ian Mosley said, "He's got a ref shirt. Let's do it." He'll
Oh
ref.
shit! Oh
Let's go.
shit!
I'm down whenever, Feach. But we just the bonding, like wrestling has ran in my family, and it helps that Lenny was a wrestler too. That
Nobody runs in my family.
Oh, it does.
Nobody runs in my family.
Nobody does. Hardly anybody in my family does.
Yeah.
Either.
My family runs some.
But I guess you could say wrestling kind of runs in my family's blood a little bit.
Yeah.
Just from a fan's aspect, and
Uh-huh.
when Lenny started it, he was kind of the first one to be like,
Yeah.
this is my.
He
dream.
started in the backyard.
No, not really. He started training with Danny Davis.
Oh, Danny Davis. Okay.
Yeah, he was. This is just a rumor. He was Trustworthy Taz and Tornado Taz, which I was happy. My Aunt Corey, if you're watching, thank you for finding that picture.
Yeah.
Because that's gold to me. He had the Tornado Taz shirt, and
Yeah.
I barely see him in it, and I was like, yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
But he started off and there training with Danny Davis. He claims it only took him 4 months to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know how true that was, but
Yeah.
he took to wrestling like a duck to water.
That's
and,
cool.
And he stayed there for I think 8 months. I want to say. I think then he started doing local promotions with a friend of his. Then of course he got to up north.
Yeah.
And that's where that character
But
started.
you see, I see a lot of him in you when you do submission holds.
I kind of studied. I still study his tapes. I call them tapes still, even though it's streaming. But I still study his matches, especially with him and Cash Flow. Good God Almighty! You talk about two titans going at it.
Yeah, and that's Cash Flow before he was having Cash Flow.
Exactly, and oh man, I watch his matches. And I'm like, God Almighty! Even just the normal, not even the hardcore matches, just them having a regular match. I'm just like, man, they beat the hell out of each other.
Yes.
And I have nothing but respect for Lenny for that.
Two
And
best friends going at it.
Exactly, they were best friends. I got to run into Cash Flow right before I made my debut in Jellicoe.
He was a champ over at OVW, right?
Yeah,
For a while?
he was.
He was, but I got to run into him, and because he was one of the first people I seen had a video uploaded of Lenny's matches. It was him, Lenny, and somebody else. I forgot. It was
Dysfunctional.
Thank you, and I thanked him for it, and we talked for a little bit. And I haven't came in contact with him since. I'd love to pick his brain though. God, that's one person I would love, because not only of his experience, but he had experience with my cousin. They were pretty close.
Yeah. He wrestled Zodiac a lot too, right?
Oh
Yes.
yeah, as average white guy. I'm pretty sure that was his name back in the day.
Yeah, average white guy. Yeah.
Which is
And
now
I didn't know
Mikey
about.
Motor.
Yeah, I didn't know that until you told me. I was like, "That's average white guy." Wow. Okay.
Yeah, we don't want to give that up. If
Yeah.
y'all are listening, don't listen to that.
Yeah.
We don't want to give up his.
They're
He
two
probably
different people.
everybody
Yeah,
knows.
there's
Everybody
two,
already
there's,
knows.
There's two sides to every person.
Yes,
like
yeah, 2 or 3 really.
or 5 if you're someone
Oh
we
man,
know.
there's so many.
I
Like,
mean,
it's like really,
Also,
there's
also
me.
like this man right here.
Oh, fully.
Yeah.
I actually got to meet him in
Everybody's
person.
like that because there's me at my day job. Then there's the podcast me. There's the grandpa me. There's the everybody's totally
that's
different.
how it is. I mean, that's what his big worry was. He don't know, like with his Kevin Sinclair, that's his gimmick name.
Yeah.
That's a great name.
He don't know, because I keep telling him to turn it up to 11. He's like, I don't know if I can turn it back down though. You just got to find a groove for things.
Yeah,
It
just
is
go
kinda
out there, man, and have fun with it.
Yeah, that's all.
Just
you
have
gotta
fun
do.
with it. Respect
That's
the
the
other
main
guy.
goal.
Respect the other guy on the other side of the ring, and just have fun with it. And if they're having fun, you're gonna have fun.
Yeah.
And the main thing is the fans are having fun.
That's what Jimmy preaches to us all the time. Get the fans interested.
Yeah.
Pull them in, no matter what you have to do. Like the last match I had.
The fans are the most important, I think,
Yeah.
because and that's one reason why we started this podcast. And most of us are just wrestling fans around here. And Superfly Johnny Lee. Before Superfly was Superfly Johnny Lee, he was Superfan Johnny Lee.
Yep.
And then you got the Wrestling Encyclopedia over there in the corner.
You're awful
He
quiet
just
tonight.
he just knows everything there is to know about wrestling. Like as far as if you want to ask him anything, he knows it. He's a big fan. He collects belts. He's got just like this one on the belt. He's got a Nice Guy Indie podcast belt.
I'm pretty sure I showed you my Owen Hart collection, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did that day. That
we all are fans here.
I mean, I'm wrestling, but I still collect.
Yeah.
Like I'll show you guys.
Sean does too. Sean collects a little bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you go to.
Sean gave me the Umaga.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
He bought
And then
this
this was my son's Umaga that I just grabbed because
Is that the best of the numbered series Umaga, the Ruthless Aggression era?
shit, I don't even know. Like
Sorry, like I'm big into.
I'm not sure where that came from. It's got Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's the Rumble.
What he wore when he faced Cena.
Yeah, it's the Royal Rumble series. I think in 2000.
Umaga was my favorite, man. He was my
Underrated.
favorite.
Yeah, he was underrated.
Yeah,
He
he was
was
very
underrated.
very
Very.
underrated.
Solo Sikoa bases most of his offense off of Umaga.
Yeah, I mean they're.
He even
family.
got the Umaga
That's
thing that he
why
does in small
I kind
spot.
of have respect for the bloodline because I can kind of relate to that.
Oh, I love those guys.
Because
I've always loved
they're
the
always-
Samoans.
it's-
They've always been my favorite.
Right, it's a family dynasty, and that's kind of what I want to start building with this.
Yeah,
You know, my daughter's wanting to get into it. I
Yeah.
think that's freaking cool.
yeah.
But no idiot's going to train her. But you know, me
Yeah.
or Jimmy or Kevin, I'm like, I want to make sure she does.
Yeah,
this
that's
right.
why you need to get in and train and
Yeah.
get as good as you can, so you can teach her.
When
you
you
know?
try to saying that you're out, I'm like, there's no way, because that's wasted potential. Because if you were to leave, you're basically leaving behind a legacy.
Well, I was thinking about it honestly because I had so much crap going on the past few months.
That's true.
You know, I had a bit of a stinker with the Scream Queen himself, Logan Drake.
Yeah.
Then I was like, you know, I need to step back for a little bit. Then the place we were renting at, the guy was like, hey, my daughter's getting married. You guys have to move out within such and such months. I'm like, oh, great. But luckily in March, we got a home loan,
Yeah.
and we bought our first house about a month.
That's awesome,
about a
man.
month
So
ago.
see, things
That is
happen for a
awesome.
reason.
Yeah, and it's close to Somerset. My wife's like, oh, we moved here to be close to wrestling. I was like, not true. It's quiet out here.
Yeah.
But it was convenient. Like,
And it's close to wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm pleading the fifth because she's actually watching this. But
Yeah.
But
Right.
no, it wasn't that. It was, you know, the house we got reminds me of my home that I grew up in Waynesburg with my
Uh-huh.
grandparents. That's what kind of sold me on it.
How far is Waynesburg from Somerset?
Williamsburg from Somerset was about an hour and a half.
Hour and a half.
About an hour.
Where you living at?
Corbin.
You live in Corbin?
Yeah.
Nice.
I like
Yeah.
Corbin.
Yeah, I
I-
fun with those city taxes, pal.
I'm just outside of the city, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. I like Corbin. I think it's cool. Corbin's cool.
It is. Like where I live at, it's technically called Mount Victory.
Yeah.
So it's like 30 minutes from Somerset, 30 minutes from London.
Heck yeah.
So it's like
Hell
right in
yeah.
between either way.
So y'all
But
drove a
it's-
minute to get to us. Appreciate y'all driving up here.
No,
We
not a
did,
problem.
brother.
Yeah.
And I know we couldn't do what we originally wanted to do. But
Well, we're talking about him a little bit.
we are talking about him. So but I didn't. That's besides the point. But,
Yeah, yeah.
But but no, I'd like this. It's been a wild roller coaster ride for me the past, I would say, almost past year.
Yeah.
Because it's just indecisiveness. Like, I don't know if I want to do this. Should I do this? And I started watching Lenny again. I'm like, God, he can freaking.
Why do you wrestle?
Honestly, because of my grandpa. The
But
main-
why? What does it make you? What do you think you're going to get out of it?
What,
And what drives you?
what drives me, honestly, is just knowing that someone like my grandpa or someone like. Just take a few minutes out of the day, man. Just enjoying themselves.
Yeah.
I've always, even as a kid, I loved entertaining people.
Yeah.
I always actually wanted to be an actor at
Yeah,
one point in
yeah.
time. But then, you know, wrestling, I'm like, okay. You
Kind of
know,
acting and kind of physical.
It's physical.
It's
Um,
well, you know, like you was talking about losing weight,
Yeah.
and when you get in that ring and you train, and that's going to motivate you to lose the weight,
Mhm.
and then you say you want to be an actor, and you want to entertain, that's going to motivate you to act and entertain. Like, there's nothing,
I think-
as long as your wife's okay with you doing it, like,
That's right.
and she supports you, like,
Dude,
there's nothing wrong
she-
with it.
She is not a wrestling fan at all. But
Really?
I gotta give my wife.
She's a Joe fan, right?
Oh, you better believe it.
Yeah, she's a
Come on,
Joe
she's
fan.
probably saying I'm full of crap. She'll probably tap that in, but
Yeah.
yeah, she. God, man, we've been together. Hang on, 10 years.
Oh,
T-
congratulations.
No, 11
You
years.
had to think about it.
11. Shut up.
So you better find that number real quick.
Austin Michaels just chimed in. So what's up, Joe?
Yeah.
What's up, Austin? What you doing, old man? I like to call him old man.
Oh man, Joe. Oh man, Austin.
A1D1.
Yeah. But yeah, like my wife's a big supporter. I think what also that kind of not just watching Lenny, but I was practicing one day. I think it was just me and you this day at the training center when Lib and the kids stopped by.
Yeah.
And they were like cheering me on and stuff.
Yeah.
And that kind of brought back, because I was pondering, I was like, why am I even in this? Why am I doing this?
Yeah.
Then I heard them, and it kind of lit a fire under me.
That's
It's
why
like,
you're doing it.
That's why I'm doing it, right?
Yeah.
Because this is how I felt as a kid.
Yeah.
This is how my grandpa felt, even him was sick. This is how Lenny felt. This is how all my family felt.
And that's what we get that way sometimes with the podcast. We're like, why are we doing this? And then we go out to the UCW show and people know us and they're
You
want to
guys
sign
signed-
autographs with us and
I
stuff.
was right there.
You was there?
Yeah. And I was like, hey.
And then we go down.
We
We go down to APW, and everybody, people know who we are
actually
down
got to
there.
do shouts. Sean got to do music.
right.
We go down to
Yeah.
Appalachian. Then we go down to Hazard. He got to get involved. I got to hype the crowd up. Johnny got to hype the crowd up. We got to be involved in that, and people knew who we were, and we got like some of the wrestlers are fans of ours,
Right.
So it's like
Well, it's
then we know, like, yeah, let's just keep on doing the podcast even as long as we can, and then we get people like you that bring us that you brought me money today, like, and you just helped me
That's big.
feel like,
Yep.
yeah, it's big, and then you matched his donation. It was like, yeah, it's great, like. Yeah, we just need to keep on doing this a little bit longer.
Well, when I seen that, because I've recently been there, I'm like, no, you guys ain't stopping. I messaged Johnny. I was like,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
I will help you out as much as I can.
Appreciate that.
And if the fans would just, we got over 10,000 fans. Like as far as like followers on the podcast page and followers on my personal page, Johnny's got 1,000 fans on his
Yes.
page. We got over 11,000 fans. I mean, following us. Sean's got some fans. We only need like 200 subscribers, guys. 200 of you guys subscribe. We can do this podcast
That's right.
forever. Like we just need about 200 subscribers. Like we need a little bit of money for new equipment. We need a little bit of money for the rent and the internet. And I get kind of like, I don't want to ask. Like I just kind of like, let's just get these 200. That way we'll never have to talk about it again.
Right. And that's
I know,
when
right?
Johnny, he was like I was having trouble subscribing. I was like, no, I got an idea.
Yeah.
Andy may not like it, but I'm going to sell some of my stuff. My wife greatly appreciates it.
Yeah.
Get
Yeah.
some of my stuff out the way.
Yeah.
But, I was like, I want to help you guys out.
No, we appreciate
I
it.
let him
man.
know.
Because believe it or not, you don't know how much you guys have helped me out.
Yeah.
Because I appreciate everything, not only for me, but what you've done for a lot of the guys.
Yeah. Well, we do. We try to be here for everybody, and we try to like be the center point for Kentucky wrestling. Like everybody comes to this center point of Kentucky wrestling, and we may think of ourselves as being bigger involved in more than we are, but everybody says y'all are part of this. Y'all are part of this, and it's like I can't even quit
we
now if I
support
even
all
want to.
wrestling.
Like so. It's like let's all just come together to try to do this, and the fans out there, if y'all can just give us $5 a month, that would be great. We only need about 200 of you guys to do that, and y'all can trade off if you want. Everybody's got to do it all the time,
Exactly.
And I don't mind. Like if we can get 150, I don't mind throwing some in myself. I throw money into this thing. I've been throwing money into this thing for 3 years. Like. I bought all this equipment, and I got the
I don't mind throwing
studio.
money into it either.
But Facebook was giving us money. Like Facebook gave us money for about 6 months of this, and then now we're doing better this month than we have in a long time. We actually Facebook is like right now we're like $121 from Facebook, which they used to give us $800, and like so I saved up most of that money and paid up when they gave us me that $800, I would go pay the rent here. And then, but like some months they were giving us $21, and some months they say our stuff wasn't original. And I'm like, how can you say this is an original? This is like,
Right.
we're not taking anybody's.
Exactly.
Right, you guys are not
It's a
knocking
live
off
stream.
anybody. You're
Yeah.
doing your own thing.
And there's no way to call Facebook and be like, hey, we got original shit. They just
got
kind of,
stupid ass box.
for some reason, they
flagged it.
for some
Yeah.
reason they flagged it. I don't know if
and
people,
then when
They
they
tell us
give
to put music on our reels and stuff.
and then they say this is not monetized for the music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like just music that you guys let us use.
Right.
So I do reels. I don't use music anymore. We don't put anybody else's music on. We use only our only audio. We go out to shows and we film people doing, we film at the shows. Everybody doesn't matter. We hype up the shows. We tell everybody where
That's
these shows
right.
are going to be at and when they're going to be. Like, we're having a big New South wrestling show this weekend down in
Nick Aldis.
down in Lawrenceburg.
Yeah,
Nick
Nick
Aldis is
Aldis.
going to be there. UCW, they're going to be in Monticello, guys. So, guys, they're going to start their fair tour, I think, down in Monticello. So, y'all going on down to Monticello. If y'all guys are down in Monticello, UCW, TCW, those guys are
That's right.
USWF.
as well.
Those guys they work together a lot, and they bring you the greatest shows that you can
And
get.
they promote the hell out.
I'm telling you
Oh,
right
yeah.
now, we went down the UCW Converna show, and we had a hell of a time down
we
there.
were treated like we were big stars.
That
down
place
there.
was packed, and the crowd was like so involved. Like, we went down to Hazard, the crowd was involved. Like,
Yeah, Hazard. That's
Seat
where
left. It was
there wasn't a seat in Hazard left.
Hazard. That's where my mom's side of the family is from.
Yeah, we was in West Perry, and we plan to help whenever they have an East Perry show. We plan to go on that one because
Screw East Perry. Everyone knows East
we just
Perry.
had
Wish
fun,
that was
man.
West.
We had fun down there.
But yeah, I mean,
Hey, according to Chance Prophet, though, East Perry's better than West Perry.
That's what Chance said.
That's what allegedly.
I think
Chance
over
said.
in East Perry, Chance is a babyface, and over in West Perry, he's a piece of heel.
Maybe that's why he's mad.
Yeah,
Because they said that
I
no
love
one-
that guy, man. Have you met Chance
I
Prophet?
have not. I want to. I've heard great stories about him.
Man, he's a man of God, man. He talks about God all the time.
Nate Hewitt. Like,
He's awesome. Chance is just awesome.
He smelled me. He said,
Somebody says he
Smells
gives
like
good
he's
hugs.
God.
Is that right, Sean?
he does.
Yeah.
"Oh,
Of course, you would know.
does that mean?"
Hey. There's a
Yeah, but
video on my YouTube.
Man, my one of my favorite wrestling moments is down at New South Wrestling, and Chance and Zodiac were out there, and Zodiac had got him some nachos, and he's still in character. They're
Yes.
eating nachos, and then they had already had their match, and and Chance
Hey, you were
comes.
filming it.
Yeah, I filmed it. Chance came over, and I hope I remember this right. Chance's face paint is kind of like smeared over,
Oh,
Yeah.
I remember this.
and he
yeah.
fed him that nacho, and then
And then he's like, I thought I felt some tongue in there.
And then Zodiac says, you used a little too much tongue there, Chance. That was so funny.
But oh man, like a good story on Lenny. I just thought of this. It was one of the times I came down. My uncle Henry, he always loved us. He was a big supporter of him from day one until you watch that video of his last beat down.
Yeah.
That old man that was with him, that was my uncle Henry.
Yeah.
He was with him all the time.
Yeah.
But he looked at him. He's like, "You can't beat me." And my uncle, they always played with each other like that. But he goes, "You can't hit me." He goes, "Dad, I don't feel like messing with you." He goes, "Hit me with that chair." He goes, "Dad," he goes, "Hit me with the chair." And he just flat out, boom. He staggered a little bit, and he goes, and he was a comedian. He was a stand-up comedian in Louisville.
Yeah.
He did his Magoo voice. I can't really do it justice, but he goes, "Is that all you got?" or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's like a core memory. I'm just like, what? And he goes, "It didn't hurt."
Yeah.
That was kind of like one of my experiences. Like, oh well, okay, chair shots. They hurt, but not that. If you do them safely, they won't
That's
as
right.
much.
Yeah.
And one thing Lenny did tell me when I was young, you never stop training in wrestling. No matter how long you've been in this business, you learn something new every day.
Yeah.
And if you want to keep at it, keep doing it.
Yeah.
And just remembering that, especially now, like me thinking about just getting out of it completely because
Yeah.
I just want.
Well, I think he was thinking about it too much.
Yeah.
Thinking about it too hard.
That's what my wife said.
Just
She
just
goes,
make it something that you do, and don't make it like. Don't make it so make it important, but don't make it so important that it's like a choice. Like it's just something that you do. It's not a choice. It's just something that you do. Just something that you like to do. It's your hobby or
Yeah, that's what my wife says.
Yeah,
She
just-
goes, "This is your getaway from the real world."
yeah, it's your
right.
getaway. Yeah,
And I'm like, you got a good point. She goes, "You used to love it, then you run into
this podcast is a getaway for Sean, Johnny, and me.
Yep.
I deal with depression sometimes. Sean deals with depression a lot. Sean deals with alcoholism. He's been clean for 8 years and still every day, Sean, you want to take a drink, right?
Yeah, I make it every day. I don't.
Every
Only if I
day he
can
wants.
just not drink today.
Did you bring me one
Yeah.
of those L8s, by the way?
What?
Did you bring me one of those?
No,
We got water. We don't have L8 anymore. You want a water?
I'm good.
I was on.
I was just picking on Sean because
I was on one of the. I was on the L8 6 of them a fucking day. I don't do them anymore. I don't even drink L8 anymore.
Party
but-
man Cam wants to know if he can call in to give Joe some encouragement.
Yeah, you can call.
You can call in, Joe.
If you want
I
him
mean,
to. You want him to.
Cam.
Yeah, let the Prince
And
whatever.
Paxton Hawker said,
whatever.
"Hey,
You
Alexander
called in
Knight,
his show when he
do
was
you
in
think
it.
Red Inferno can beat you up?" Who's
Huh?
Alexander Knight?
What is it?
Who is it?
This Paxton Hawker said, "Hey, Alexander Knight, do you think Red Inferno can beat you up?"
I mean, Lady Inferno.
Who's Alexander Knight?
I have no idea. I don't know who this
I
person
think you
is.
got the wrong show there, Paxton.
Yeah.
But thank you for watching.
Yeah, thanks, man.
Joe Hamlin said, I want. Ooh, here's me. Which Party man?
Who we got here?
What's up, at Party Man Cam?
Party man Cam. What's up, Party man?
What's up, Party man?
Not much, Party Man. Where's my brother Joe? Where my brother
I'm
Joe
right
at?
here,
Where
man.
he
What's
at?
up?
How you doing, man? Hey, I just wanna give my condolences to you, my brother. And I know you've been going through a lot lately, and I encourage you, bro, to like keep strong, to keep on fighting. I know how it is to lose a relative. I've been through that. I've been through so much, and I hear what y'all say about depression. And I escaped my depression by watching wrestling and trying to figure out my stuff. But I want to tell you, Joe, you are a great fighter, and I know that he was a great fighter too. Even though I didn't get to meet him personally, I didn't get to meet you guys personally. I know that you guys are great fighters, and you will always go down in wrestling in indie pro wrestling history as great fighters. So I just want to encourage you to keep on getting stronger and keep on pushing, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. But, I do got a little bit of bone to pick with you and your so-called family. I mean, what's up with this, Samoan guy and some guy named Diego who's apparently related to you, threatened to, whoop my ass? I mean, what's that about?
Man, I'm not even going to worry about Diego or Kamalenko. I already said.
He got a lot of wrestlers in his family.
Yeah, apparently they're gone. They rode out the sunset. Apparently it's you, and sorry, dude, I kind of got my bullseye on you. I mean, you're last man standing. You got to take the punishment.
You need
I'm
two
sorry.
more. You need two more identities there, Cam.
I mean, well, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You change your character like you change your underwear every Tuesday.
Once a week.
Hey, listen. I need you guys to understand this.
We understand. We understand completely.
We understand
Yeah, I mean,
completely.
me and you personally had talked about this. I understand. You're just trying to find yourself.
That's true.
And like
I think all of those characters are you.
yeah.
So keep doing all of them. Whatever you feel like doing, do it.
Honestly, if you want me to be 100%,
Me and you've talked, Cameron. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Honestly, Cam, any one of those characters, I will gladly beat the hell out of in the ring.
Exactly.
Especially the new Party Man Cam. I think probably just throw him and call it a day. Yep. But any one of them.
Well, I might be a little bit too drunk to even be in the match right now, but I'm just it's me.
You
But
call-
least
hang on,
but
hang on,
you know what?
call
How about this? I'll call up my brothers. I don't know which one you want to fight. I'll call up. You know what? I've been tired of hearing my other brother's mouth, Diego. How about let you get your hands on him?
Diego? Well, I mean, he has a motor mouth somewhat, and he puts people to.
Yeah.
And
That's
Kai, I
what
believe.
Sorry.
I believe he went back. I
does.
believe he went back to the Isle of Samoa, but I will give him a call.
But you know what? Any one of them, man. I don't care when, where. I don't care what promotion. I really probably next year or so. I really want to start traveling. I know
Yeah.
me and you've talked about it.
Yeah. Y'all should travel.
Y'all
Like
really
you should
should.
go anywhere that will have you wrestle for them, and y'all should go do it. That way, y'all can wrestle just about anybody that and
That's the
wrestle
best way to
different
get
people.
reps.
Yeah.
But I mainly just want to beat the hell out of Cameron because, come on.
I mean,
Come on.
What your mama said.
Well, here's what I think. I think you and me should get in the ring, and we should, I don't know, settle our differences. What do you think?
I think that you need to shut up.
That's Diego
And,
there.
yeah,
right?
there's
I
Diego.
just fell asleep. Diego,
Lego
look at my ego.
Diego. I mean, there he is. Listen, pal, I still got bone to pick with you about the Trinity thing.
Oh, my God. I'm not part of the Trinity anymore. I don't care about Trinity. Now we got a bone to pick with you and me. Just you and me.
Okay.
Trinity is out of here.
Okay. All right, Scarface wannabe, let's go.
All right, let's do it. Like they said,
Wait,
either put up
question,
or shut
what are
up.
you going to do? Pull a Tony Montana, just snort a big line of coke, then try to come after me? Dude, that's not going to help you.
Listen, that's party man's job to snort the cocaine and do the other stuff. I
Apparently
am classy.
I
I'm a
think
classy guy.
Party Man hangs out with Johnny Lee a lot.
He does. He got my cocaine stash.
Hey, what's that lipstick on your cheek there? Is that Party Man's lipstick? I mean,
They don't fly like that, I don't think.
Well, you know what, Joe? Whenever you want, I am willing to travel from my home country and come get you, and we can get in the ring, whatever you want.
You sound like Count Dracula.
I'm willing to do it.
blah, blah, blah.
You sound like Count Dracula there for a minute. There's a new character, Count Dracula.
Don't give him an idea.
Oh, God.
Bite your
Don't
ass,
compare
Cam
me
Cam.
to that stupid vampire.
Hey, Cam,
Let
we're
go,
going to let you go. We're going to get back to talking about some other things.
Hey, Diego. Diego,
Aye.
kiss my ass. There you go. Sorry.
That was Cam Cam.
I just wanted to do
That was Party
Who's
Man
out?
Cam Cam. That's all right.
Paxton Hotcher is the Red and Pharaoh, but he said, "Do you think I could beat you up, Alexander Knight?" Who is Alexander
Who's
Knight?
Alex? What?
Who is Alexander
This is-
Knight?
Joe Monroe and Kevin St. Clair. There is no Alexander Knight
No.
here.
And this is Sean. He's just huddled in the corner.
Yeah, that's John.
I'm
Actually-
tired from work. I've had a long day.
Scoot over a little bit, Sean. Come on, dude.
Come on, nobody puts baby in the corner.
I mean, apparently you're over there, but
Well,
well, no, Johnny would be more in the corner.
I'm the one.
But-
that
that
feels-
seems fitting too. So.
Oh,
Oh,
Maverick Studios is watching us.
oh, yay.
but we're
What up, Mike?
He
what
said
up,
the
Mike?
Mike Awesome of indie wrestling. Who is that?
What?
Who's the Mike Awesome of indie wrestling?
Mike Awesome. Before he passed away.
But
Except this guy's calling himself Mike Goss.
the Mike Awesome of indie wrestling. I guess he was talking about Cam Cam.
Oh, Jesus.
Kirkpatrick says, "Lego my ego, Diego.
Thank you, Kirk.
Kirk is awesome.
Do you think I could beat up Alexander Knight?"
Who is
That's the one I just read. Who's Alexander Knight?
Knight?
Who the fuck's Alexander
This-
Knight?
this is Joe Monroe.
Is that the
Sounds like
Kevin
a cool
St. Clair.
name, though. Sounds like a cool
Yeah,
wrestling
that really
name.
does.
Brian? Hang on. I guess Brian can call if he wants to.
Brian and Shay Hope.
Yeah, he can call
Let me
if he
send
wants
his
to.
number to him.
That's a TSW guy, isn't it?
Yeah, we're
James
still
Dean.
friends.
Oh yeah. I don't
I don't have a problem
I don't
with
have
that.
nothing with those guys. I don't have a problem with those guys at all.
I love them. They're cool.
Just some disagreements. That's why I left, and I'll just
Yeah.
say that.
We all have disagreements.
Yeah. But no, man. I mean, God, there's so much. Roland and Pebble's probably the biggest too
Yeah.
that inspired me to do this.
Yeah.
And Roland's story is just, God, you've seen it, inspirational.
Uh-huh.
Him battling.
Oh,
stuff.
that whole last match thing there, when he said that he came out the first time he came out and he didn't do the chair shot right, and then
They beat him.
the whole locker room came out and beat him up, and then like when he wanted to leave wrestling, they all came and beat him up. The
Yeah,
same way.
they came out
Yeah.
and just that's how he wanted to go.
Yeah.
And as his family, it's kind of hard for it is a little bit hard for me to watch a little bit.
Yeah.
But the wrestler in me is like, no, this is how he wanted to go out. I got to respect this.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's true.
And like I said, Uncle Henry was right there by his side the whole time. So.
That's funny because I got Uncle Henry as well.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. And he passed away in 06 from cancer.
I'm sorry, Johnny.
Appreciate that.
Yeah. You were saying earlier, cancer runs rampant in my family.
Cancer's a fucking bitch. Fuck you, cancer.
Yes, it is.
Fuck off, cancer.
I think me and Johnny's quoted that a few times this past 2
Yeah.
weeks. Fuck cancer.
Fuck off, cancer. Shit.
I want to start making a shirt.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
it's fuck
that
off
works
cancer.
Right there.
Pit cancer.
Use,
Put it in like the Irish flag colors.
Yeah, use
Pick
your
cancer
skull
in
as the U.
Choke out fuck cancer. Pick cancer in a chokehold or something like that.
Kirkpatrick said Alexander Knight works for WWA.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So do y'all think that Ready Pro could beat?
I'm sure you can
Alexander
beat him there,
Knight's ass?
Paxton. I
Sure.
don't know. Sure.
He's look,
I mean,
he's
if-
looking for our-
I don't think you can, Paxton. I think Alexander Knight's going to fucking whoop your ass.
I mean, Alexander Knight's got a badass name, so.
I know.
Yeah,
I
I mean-
believe he's just going to fuck you up.
Oh,
James Dean.
There he is, James Dean.
What's up, James Dean?
Hey,
Hey,
Hey, what's up?
hey,
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey.
Hey,
I kick all your asses.
What did he say?
he said he'll kick all of our ass.
Oh, yeah?
Brian, how much have you drunk, buddy?
Bring it on, Brian.
Hey, John Monroe.
It's Joe.
John Monroe.
You get my name incorrect one more time, I'm going to chop the crap
Is this
out of you.
Alexander Knight?
Nope, it's Joe now. John.
Shh.
It's
Shut
John.
up.
John Monroe. Okay.
John Monroe. You're an ass, Kevin.
Hey,
Aye.
I know.
You all right there,
Ouch.
James Dean?
Hey.
James, we're gonna have to. If you don't talk, we'll have to hang up on you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
We appreciate that.
What you got to say to John Monroe? We don't know who John Monroe is, but we'll
No.
tell him when we see him.
I think it's my lost twin or something.
Thanks for calling, John. I mean,
Thanks,
James.
Bubba. Bye.
John Dean.
Hey, Joe.
Yeah,
Hey,
John D.
I'm sorry for your loss.
I appreciate that, bro.
Appreciate that.
yeah.
Susan Everett
Hi.
Williams says, Roland and Uncle Henry. Yo, Blue, glad it's still in the family.
Who said that?
You know, I have nothing but respect for you.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Listen, you keep working hard and keep doing what you're doing down there.
We'll see you, James.
But you take it easy, brother, okay? We got some
Appreciate you,
other
James.
people wanting to call in.
I think James had a few drinks there.
Yeah, see, like it. John Monroe. I guess he meant
John
John
Monroe.
Maverick's asking, is he from Somerset?
We don't know where you're from, Maverick. Is he
Yeah.
from Somerset? We don't know where Maverick's from.
Oh, Susan Everett.
Oh, that's
yeah.
a hell of an
That's
interview.
my cousin Susan. Hey, Susan.
Hello.
Susan.
I mean,
But
you got
yeah.
a lot of family tuning in tonight.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's weird. We start like a lot of my cousins didn't know I was wrestling.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
my-
they did?
Oh,
Yeah,
they did?
like my cousin Susan and my cousin James.
Yeah.
They didn't know. They're like, "Wow, you're wrestling?" I was like, "Yeah." They went, "Wow, Lenny would be so proud." I'm like, "I know, but you
Yeah.
know, I'm not." It's weird to me a little bit
Yeah.
because he always promised to train me when I
Yeah.
would get started, but he's not here. But it's like I was telling Kevin on the way up.
Just
you know,
kind of like,
in a way,
if you
he-
don't, I don't know if you even believe in like the whole like spirits or anything
I
like
do.
that. Just kind of channel his energy, man.
that's
Just,
how
like
it is.
talk to him
like
and
watching his tapes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's actually helped me.
yeah.
There's a few of his stuff that I've taken up, and you know, Kevin's been on the
Talk to
receiving
him, man.
end
He'll
of.
talk back to you. He's still out there. His spirit's still out there. Like the energy of him's still here. Like it's just
So yeah, like chopping, like his chops. That's
Yeah.
where I get my chops
Yeah.
from. Ask Logan Drake; he knows how those feel.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Get you
Logan
some.
Drake was crying like a little baby.
Start your shit
Yeah.
like catch your shit on fire like he does.
Oh, real quick. Prayers for Kenny's mom.
yeah.
Kirkpatrick just found out that Kenny's mom has cancer.
Fuck cancer.
Yep.
That should be a new slogan on here. Fuck cancer.
Yeah. Fuck
That's
cancer.
right. Fuck cancer.
Um,
Let's just knock out cancer. I mean, come on.
I bet you that the government has a cure for that, and they just don't want us to know.
Let's not get into conspiracy
yeah.
theories. My
Let's
wife's
do it.
saying,
Let's
"Oh,
get
crap,
into
here we
conspiracies.
go."
Let's get it canceled.
But
Fuck the government.
No, get cancer.
But no, I mean, there was one time. Hang on, I'm trying to think. I had a story, then freaking Johnny went fuck the government there, and I lost it.
Yeah, I said that.
Dang, Johnny.
Damn it, Johnny.
Johnny went conspiracies, and I went fuck the
I
government.
snorted cocaine.
Yeah,
What the fuck?
That explains a lot.
cocaine's a terrible drug.
It's a great drug sometimes.
But I mean, there's like I've wanted to quit. I even told Johnny like tonight. I thought about just announcing, hey, you know, I'm just stepping back entirely and just maybe doing a manager role.
Oh, here?
Yeah, I was going to do it tonight, but my wife, honestly, it was kind of my wife and me just watching Lenny the past few weeks, just
Yeah.
prepping and watching. I'm like, I can't quit. He
Yeah.
was one. He was a big dude, but he was one agile son of a gun.
Yeah.
Like I know he did the deathmatch stuff, but watching his actual wrestling, holy crap! I'm like, how can a big guy
Move like
move
that.
like that?
Yeah,
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 it impressed me. I'm like, you know, I need to step it up because we're the same build.
yeah, yeah. I mean, just channel his energy, man, and you'll feel it at some point. At some point, you'll look up and you're like, damn, I got this.
Yeah,
You know?
and that's how I'm
Just
feeling.
keep on keeping on, man, and and if it ain't your thing someday, you know, what I mean, you can always say, hey, I tried. I had matches. How many matches you had?
God, sure. Hang on, I got to count. I can't count that high.
Yeah.
I went to Whitley and McCory County. I can't count that.
You've had over
Stop
50?
it.
Over 50 matches?
I don't know about that. No, I'd say about 20 maybe.
I said 20 matches. I mean, I had 20 matches. Like a lot of motherfuckers, I ain't had one. Johnny ain't had a match.
Yeah.
He's had some hallway matches, but I don't think those count. I don't think they've been to book nowhere.
But I'm happy.
And you've
that-
had your first match, right?
and we do some matches on the side a little bit to help train.
Tell us how that is, man. Tell us how you had your first match, and you had your first match against Marty Clay, right?
I had my first match against Marty Clay. I would say
How in the hell did you get booked against Marty Clay? I mean, he's a damn star. Like,
just lucky.
yeah,
So
it's on the. Where is it on here? It's on the.
it was on
It's on
Facebook.
Facebook.
I don't know if Kyle uploaded it anywhere else, but
Where was it at East Perry?
it was at East
Yeah.
Perry that SmackDown, the KSA that they were doing for the
Yeah.
school.
Hold up, whoa, Sean, what?
Oh God.
Why?
Just watch
What?
it.
We all paid off.
I did it too.
That's not a. Hold up, that's not a Mickey Mouse voice. That's a Jim Cornette voice.
That's
God.
kind of. I was trying to channel both of them.
Who's this Jose
Dito, Jose Dito.
Dildo?
Yeah, that's Bandito.
Hey, lemon juice. Have you guys been to Somerset, his comic book shop?
I haven't
Yeah.
been down there
It's
yet.
awesome.
No, we need to go down there. We
Fancy.
definitely
It is
do.
awesome.
There's my son. He
Oh, this was at the
New sale.
Jim Chadwick show.
yeah. There's my son right there.
He had the whole corner basically.
He's a
to
foot. He's a
ourselves.
foot taller than that now.
Yeah,
Wow.
he is.
God, it makes me. My son's going to be 10.
There I am.
Look at our shirts were new then.
Yeah, you gave us the
My-
shirts like the day before.
Yeah.
My son, he's going to be 10 this year. I can only imagine how big he's going to get.
That's right.
But nah, Kevin, honestly, dude, like that match was pretty good for your first one.
I want to check Marty Clay.
Oh,
I saw it.
It's,
I was trying to find your match against.
Marty Clay.
I don't know if they have it on YouTube or not. I know it's on Facebook. I don't know if it's on.
I don't think I can get. I used to be able to get Facebook on
TV.
the TV. I had an app one time that had.
Can you mirror it?
I probably could, but I just don't want to fuck with it right now.
Fair point.
We'll see if we can find it on here. I'll go East Perry on it.
But how do you feel about it?
I mean, I thought it went okay. I might
There,
watch
I got some.
Oh, there he is. East Perry Elementary.
That's just talking about school.
Oh,
It's not the wrestling.
Yeah, I'm my own worst critic, so I'm going to pick everything apart. But
Exactly.
for it to be my first match, I thought it went as good as it could have. I was
Yeah,
in
you
there
find
with
it.
I know how to.
probably the best wrestler in the state of Kentucky.
you are?
No, Marty Clay.
Oh,
Oh, he definitely is.
yeah,
Yes, he is.
yeah.
I'm still better looking though.
Yeah.
Sure.
I wouldn't push my luck. You're not even the best looking in this room.
Shut up.
Exactly.
Whoa,
I-
whoa, what the?
I appreciate that.
Johnny's right here.
Yeah, we pulled a switcheroo.
Gotta pay attention.
I got an idea for a little short later.
Oh
Anyways,
yeah. Oh, well, okay, we can do that.
Right.
But no, is that it? No, that's him. That's Oliver Gunner.
Man, he
Yeah,
takes on
Bobby.
everybody, dude.
Yeah, that's the match we did with the flag matches.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that got swapped. I mean, like you guys do your little shorts. Johnny sent me that one me chopping the living crap out of Marcus, and him going, "Oh my God!" That's probably one of my favorite clips I got.
Yes.
That and making a scream queen squeal.
Yes. And he tries to call himself a king, but he looks more
What's
like a
your
screen
wrestling
queen.
name?
Kevin Sinclair.
Kevin Sinclair. All right.
He wears a kilt.
I do wear a kilt.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing.
I have a kilt.
dress.
It's a dress.
It's a
kilt,
kilt.
asshole.
What would it be on Marty Clay's? Not Marty Clay, but where would it be on?
It could be on the Appalachian. Hang on.
It's Rowdy Piper's kill.
KSA SmackDown's what it's called on Facebook.
What is it?
KSA SmackDown. I might be able to
KSA
share it.
KSA SmackDown.
Yeah, it's on the Appalachian Mountain Wrestling page.
Okay, I'll look for Appalachian.
Somebody's got to talk.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm trying to type
Hey,
in.
Jonathan Barnes just said, hey, John.
Hey, Jonathan Barnes.
Now that's another guy that's I kind of helped picked his brain about refereeing and
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, John's helped out a lot.
he's the professor after all.
Debatable, but yeah, he
calls
is one of the
himself the
professors.
Yeah, there's two professors. There's
The other
Bob
professor,
Barnes and
the other professor currently is unemployed, and I
Like tonight.
disconnected any.
and you are a good talker.
Nah, I don't know about that.
I can see it.
But no, I mean, like so much has happened. I think with starting out in Jellicoe, I think it was June of. No, maybe it was May or June of 2021, when I turned on Walt when he got kicked out of the Brotherhood and I got put into it for a few months. That was my first real story in a way. Then we feuded, did a match. Then we did the Junkyard match. I think that helped both of us. And I just recently uploaded that on my YouTube page. Go check it out.
I will.
We did that all in one shot. I'm super proud of it. And there's some stuff I would change, but it's for what it was. I'm still proud of that. But that's kind of like the turning point of where I think my people was like, oh, this is Joe Monroe. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I wrestled there for a little while. Then was thinking about quitting. Then my buddy AJ Harp, shout out to handsome AJ Harp, called me. Hey, Jeremy Brake wants you for his last match. Can you come? For a show? Yeah. Well, I'm kind of quitting, dude. No, you're not. No, I'm not. I guess. Okay, come on, let's go. And I've been at Triple Crown since.
Hell yeah.
I can't
Hey.
find it.
Yeah, I
That's
got
a
it on my
good
phone,
thing
but
to
I
be.
don't
Oh,
have
there it
Good
is.
crown wrestler.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Can we find it?
Over here.
Hey, he wearing a gold jacket.
Yeah, he did that way before you. Sparkly man.
Yeah.
Know what Johnny reminds me of?
Oh, God.
One of those bad vampires from Twilight.
I do not look like a pasty ass spark.
Yeah, there it is.
Dude, have you not seen your training videos? You're pasty, all right? And my wife's Scottish, and she's short. You make her look tan. That's how pasty you are.
I can't help it. I'll be outside sun.
You've not been outside in the sun. That's what Joe's trying to say.
Yeah, that's what I'm
John.
saying. If you get out in the sun, don't go in the freaking tanning bed. Go out in the sun, get natural light. You'll be all right. But of course, when he steps outside, it looks like a freaking bat signal going off. Do you have someone behind you going, I'm on my way?
No.
Nah, yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah, oh my God. This is.
Well, Johnny, you said you wanted to be a manager. I may have an opening.
Oh yeah,
Here's
cool.
that.
There we go. There we go.
If you can learn how to behave yourself.
I
Yeah.
can behave myself.
You don't want him to behave himself. You want him to be
Okay,
outlaw.
okay,
You want
okay.
him to be crazy.
Can he behave himself?
No,
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 I didn't think so.
no,
Okay.
no.
No.
Put in an
Johnny
application.
does whatever Johnny wants to do anytime Johnny wants to do it.
Put in an application. Maybe I'll think about it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Johnny's the good guy to have in your corner though. Johnny he'll do everything he can to help
And
what he
like,
needs to
you know,
do.
Can you learn how to?
And he's motivated, so
Can you learn how to actually win?
he'll help.
win?
Yeah, he'll help you with
Okay.
that. He
Without cheating, Johnny.
no
Well,
he
what's that?
he's not
Yeah,
over.
what is that?
I hear stories. Other people cheat.
Johnny will
here's
cheat for you.
stories. Stories ain't nothing. All right.
Okay. My bad.
Johnny will do whatever it takes, man.
I mean, have you won a match in 23? You lost it to a demon. I mean, it's fair.
Yeah.
Allegedly, he lost to a demon.
No, I lost. It was a freaking demon, not a human being. I still call bullcrap on that.
Who was the demon you lost to?
7?
Oh, okay, 7. That dude's huge, right?
Yeah, he's freaking huge.
Yeah.
You should have offered him your Lucky Charms as a peace offering.
God. You got one more time to say something about Lucky Charms, I'll throw something.
You're about to have a match.
We don't
right
get violent here in the podcast studios.
I want to get me a nice shillelagh
That's
made.
a
Like,
lot.
I got one.
you got a nice one?
Well, it was nice till the professor broke it, but I ended up. I'm carrying now. Going to start carrying a Billy Club.
Yeah.
That actually he found.
Really, I'm gonna get a nice one made, like the black, what they call it, the blackthorn.
The Blackthorn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought about getting one of those, but like I can actually knock somebody out with it. Which I can technically knock somebody out with the Billy Club too.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But man, honestly, it's for the past few months, even though it's been downward spiral. But my time with Triple Crown so far has been excellent.
Yeah, yeah.
Training. Brandon Wilson's a great promoter.
I like Brandon. Me and Brandon, I called Brandon up. Me and him sit and talk for like an hour
Yeah,
and
he'll
a
talk
half.
your freaking ear off.
Yeah, we talked an hour and a half. Like
That sounds about right.
good guy, man. He was a. Well, he helped with
Hey,
the.
Kirk, I think you said that wrong. He said, cheat if you must, but always win.
I don't know what you're talking about, Kurt. What's
I think
cheating?
You said it backwards.
Cheating, there's no such thing. I don't know what you're talking about. Hey, Kevin, do you know what he's talking about?
No such thing.
No such thing, that's right. But no, I mean, sorry. Terry, great guy to work with. Jimmy, excellent. Just don't get on his bad side.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen them
what's he
time or
talking
two.
about?
Who?
It's always Sean. Mike Maverick wants to call us. And Mike Maverick has his own little podcast over
Yeah,
there.
Wrestling with Maverick. I've been on that.
Yeah, Wrestling Maverick. You've been on there. What? How's that? How's this show go? I haven't seen it.
It's actually, I like his setup, man. It gives an opportunity, like if you can't really travel.
Yeah.
You know, it gives that opportunity to do
I've been
that.
thinking about doing some of that little stuff, maybe some online stuff. But
Right.
then I feel like it kind of discouraged
Cheats.
people from coming to. No, just kind of discouraged people from coming to the studio, and it's like I want people to come to the studio because everybody seems to like this format, especially all the wrestlers love. Like the wrestlers are our biggest fan base. Like the wrestlers
Yeah.
love to watch other wrestlers talk about
That's
it. and stuff.
because you help us out, man.
Yeah.
You guys don't understand how much you guys contribute to us.
Yeah.
You know, and that's why I was
And we hear
telling-
that all the time, but we don't. I guess we don't understand what we do.
Like
Yeah.
like when Johnny, I told Johnny, he's like, you guys ain't done. I'm like, I'm gonna try my damnedest
Yeah,
to make
yeah,
sure you
yeah.
guys are not done.
Did you know that Joe brung us $60, and then
Yeah, I kind
Kevin-
of heard y'all talking about it when I
Kevin
came
gave
in.
us another $60. So it was like, yeah,
Wow.
thank you
That's
guys.
awesome.
Yeah, so we got
Yeah.
$120 towards the rent this month. Not that we can't come up with it. It's just we would love for the fans to help out with that. That way we don't have to like come out of our own
And-
pockets with it.
And like I said, my wife greatly appreciates all.
Yeah, getting rid of some of that stuff. I mean, I give so much to the podcast, like financial. Like I'm the biggest sponsor for the Nice Guy Andy podcast. Like I financially bought all this equipment, bought all the pay the rent every month, and since Facebook doesn't help us as much anymore, but and it ain't killing me, but like I'm thinking, damn, I could buy me a new car, you know what I'm saying? But I need one, but you know, and you know, it's $5 a piece from like 200 fans wouldn't hurt anybody, you know. And I'm still gonna throw money into it anyway. Like if I can throw the $500 that I do put in the month every month on top of what we do is like we could do a whole bunch more, you know.
Right.
Doo
Doo-doo,
yeah, we do around here.
doo-doo,
Yeah,
doo-doo,
doo.
doo-doo. That's your new wrestling.
Okay.
Johnny does
Doo-doo.
so much.
I knew what you meant, Kirkpatrick. I was just busting your chops, brother.
You know
He
what?
said
Kirkpatrick seems like a good guy, but you know that mullet just makes me want to grab it and just shove him right down in the mat.
Yeah.
Kirk, Joe Monroe said it, not me. Said it.
Oh, Kurt, I think John wants. I think Joe.
John, really?
I think John.
Oh,
Oh,
kill James.
I think John Monroe. Wants,
John Monroe.
I think Joe Monroe wants a match.
What
Kurt.
was it? Someone misspelled my name too on the program. There, Johnny. What was it? Moreau?
Yeah, let the end
John-
Monroe.
No, Joe Monroe and John Moreau is.
You're
Yeah.
talking about a new beginning, a whole new name.
good
will
Lord,
start
shut
that
up.
up for you.
I will come over and personally shave that beard off. You don't shut up.
Are we looking at a match between you two?
You can't.
And Jonathan Barnes, brother, we love you.
Yeah, love you, John.
He said we heart the Nice Guy Andy podcast.
You don't
Ian,
heart me. I see how it is.
Ian Mosley
But yeah.
just gave us another 100 stars. Thank you, Ian.
Yeah.
Ian.
We love
the
Ian
man.
Mosley.
See, you get Joe Monroe on here, you start getting the stars.
right?
You're a star.
Bring the money. He's a money man.
Actually,
He's our lucky charm.
With my dad, my father.
I'm Irish too, so
Andy said it.
So you get it.
yeah.
I'll let it slide with Andy.
Yeah.
We'll
I'm
talk
not.
about
I'm
it
not
later.
as Irish looking as you are, though. You look the part.
My dad. He was always taught me,
Yeah.
be your own boss, stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's kind of where I get this attitude with wrestling.
Yeah.
Like Jimmy's taught us like the business side of it, not just wrestling side of it. What do you say?
He said, we tolerate Joe Monroe.
You tolerate me. Oh, okay.
Who tolerates you?
Kirk.
Jonathan Barnes.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Barnesy. I remember that. Just make sure you don't get.
He said, anytime, Joe, and don't mess with the mullet.
Shh. Okay.
And he was telling me he was just messing
If-
with me. I know you were, Kurt.
If I end up getting your mullet with a pair of scissors, I will cut that thing off and stomp on it.
Oh, wow.
That's like sacred.
That's like tugging on Superman's cape.
That's
Ripping
like-
the wind,
Who's Superman?
ripping the mask.
I
of the
always
old
told
Lone Ranger.
Kirkpatrick to lean into the Joe Dirt thing, like Kurt Dirt with the mullet. I was like, lean into that, dude. Be Kurt Dirt.
What? Have him come out with flannel cutoffs? and
Yeah,
all
be
that?
like the Kurt Dirt,
Things
like
that happen for me. I'm Kurt Dirt.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
and sweaty
he's-
like hairy armpits. All
Yeah.
yeah, Joe Dirt's.
Back.
I was like, be Joe Dirt's older brother, Kurt Dirt.
Kurt Dirt.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
Because his wife's this tall, like and
She's taller than him.
she's the tall blonde, like Joe Dirt did a
Brandy.
tall blonde,
Brandy, is that her name?
right?
Candy.
Doesn't
Can't-
Joe Dirt has a tall blonde
Yeah,
girlfriend?
right,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
it writes itself.
Man, we used to quote that movie all the time as a kid. That and one of my favorite wrestling movies, Ready to Rumble. We used to quote that all the
Man, I used to-
Oh,
time.
I quote
Foreign objects.
Billy Madison all
Well,
the time.
actually, me and Maverick, back when we were best friends, well, not so much anymore, but that's a different story. We
Yeah.
used to.
Yeah.
Some people would watch that movie and then go, "That's you and Sean," or "That's you and Mike."
Diamond
Yeah.
Dallas Page. Blow it up, Sean.
That is Sinclair allergies.
Man, honestly, I find it funny that it's Sinclair. Then later on, Ring of Honor got bought out by Sinclair Broadcast.
Exactly.
Hey, I'd let Mike call if he would redo if he'd call us the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast. Tell him.
Come on, Maverick.
But we
Call us the
I'll-
Rinky Dink BS.
I'll let you call
Podcast.
if you want to say if you give us another sound
I'm trying to
bite.
stop cussing. I'm trying to stop cussing on the podcast because
You are? Why?
Why?
Why the fuck would you do something like that?
Oh, F bomb.
Okay, first off, because I want Kyle Maggot to start sharing our stuff.
Oh, is that right? He does it
Yeah, he won't share our stuff
because we talk
because
too much
of all the
shit.
cussing that everybody else.
Well, shit. That's how I talk. Okay.
Yeah.
And I held back, and it was Andy that cussed that time.
I know.
When?
That's probably my.
Saturday.
Oh, I did cuss one time down there, didn't I?
You was like,
he said
I
F-bomb.
was like language.
Yeah,
And he's like, language. He's like, oh,
yeah. I did
Who
cuss.
are
We
you,
was in
Captain
elementary
America?
school.
Language.
yeah.
Yeah, we were down at the
Speaking of which, I saw John.
Oh,
Monroe
look.
at
Hey. Jonathan Barnes.
AEW.
We were good though. I only cussed one time, and
You were such a good man.
I know, right?
And
This
I'm
was
surprised
at
Kyle Mack didn't give me a trophy.
West Perry Elementary.
You know, I ain't got nothing but respect for Oliver Gunner for what he did here.
Yeah.
Nothing but respect.
It's admirable. Make
Yeah.
America Great Britain again.
Just keep the Irish out of it, okay?
Yeah.
Nobody wants the Irish in it, so.
Uh-oh.
And America don't want Irish either. So.
Sean,
Hey, we can bring back.
Joe?
What is
you're
it,
the only
Nina?
one I kind of like on here aside from Andy. Shut up.
Bring
Yeah.
back Nina. No Irish need apply.
I'm Irish. Joe's Irish. We're gonna we know
We kinda,
you know how tough Irish are, guys.
Yeah.
We might have
Hey,
we might have to have a
guys,
hallway match here in a few
That's
minutes.
why I tell people all the time. Look at my family. Look how much crap we've been through.
Yeah.
Look at that handsome
Tell me
guy
about
up there running sound.
Oh
Damn,
yeah,
he's
that's a
sexy.
fucking good looking handsome man.
That looks
right
like a cracked out version of some emo kid that lost his puppy along the way. Sorry.
That was me wearing my hat like this, and
It looks like you're
nervous
wearing
as hell.
there. This is a hell of a match, man.
Was that your first time running sound?
Yes,
Oh, yeah. Then you were nervous as hell.
we
huh?
had got there, and well, he was talking about giving up, letting me do that. We all thought he was kidding.
Right.
Then he gets there, he goes, "Sean, come here."
And you're like, oh god.
And then,
Yeah, and then he's like, "I need your." then he takes my laptop too. I need your laptop too. Like, all right.
Okay.
So he took my laptop. We was
'cause
done.
He had one laptop for commentary, couldn't do one for the PA system.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So we was done at that point. We was done.
Yeah, but you don't mess with Kirkpatrick's mullet.
No, you don't. Yeah. Yeah. You don't even talk bad about it because it has its own feelings.
I'm pretty sure it probably has its
Yeah.
own lifespan, but
Yeah, his mullet
that's
has
the
its
point.
own feelings. It'll talk back to you sometimes. We had him in the studio and
Oh, so
we ain't
it's-
had Kurt in there in a while, have we?
Yeah, we ain't had him in here for a while.
We need to get Kurt back in here.
You know, I told him the money was good enough. It would take care of Lego Diego, but
Yeah. We need to get Kurt back in here.
Money on
I
that.
You
don't
take
think.
another stunner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Stunning
have
Carter.
taken a stunner.
No, you need to take another one.
Thank you, Barnes.
What'd he say?
He said Sean did a good job with sound. I had just a couple of mishaps, but when it's your first time, that's bound to happen.
Maverick, you still got my
No, number?
my phone number? I don't even know if I think I blocked you.
I got his number.
Mike
think-
Mavericks.
I think so.
I don't know why. I mean, he pissed me off. He always pisses me off, and I end up blocking him. But we have
And
that.
you end up letting him back in.
Yeah, we kind of have that friendship, I guess. We love hate
Is it that?
friendship.
The 859.
Man, I'm trying to look and see. Mike.
They need to dim the lights, or Ben needs to wipe his head off before he comes out.
Oh,
The
man.
reflections pretty
Hey,
Man,
hey,
Sharon.
leave that man alone, okay?
Unblocked. Okay, you're unblocked, Mike.
You're on block. Give us a call, Mike.
I don't know why I blocked you anyway. I'm not gonna apologize for blocking you though, but you can call now.
Irish flag's still the most beautiful flag in the world. Just saying.
The Irish flag is cool, yeah.
What?
You know a great match I would like to see?
That's how it works.
This is a great concept match or a gimmick match.
What?
4-way flag match. I don't know, like, just seeing that just gave me a weird idea. 4-way flag match.
Have you been talking to Vince Russo?
I don't think
No,
it's-
I haven't.
Next thing he'll be wanting to put something on a pole, or
Yeah.
Well,
Viagra on the pole or something?
Put somebody's granny on a pole.
No, no,
I think we
no,
have-
forklift.
I think we already told that. We already had that idea, didn't we? Somebody's granny on
Yeah.
the pole.
I think we did.
But I respect her dude.
Oh, yeah. When I gonna do it for the?
Dude's granny on the pole. She had to fall.
He came in and he.
We used
went on a
to. We used to be
little
able to
thing,
joke
and
about dude's granny, but now she had to fall, and we can't talk about her no more.
till
Which
she
we
comes
we
on.
want her to get better,
Till
so
she
she
comes
can have
on.
another match with the.
Nick Denton
John-
those toes.
See,
John
we had
Gilbert.
a little issue because I didn't have music for ZDP
ZDP?
Yeah,
or
ZDP.
ZZ or whatever the hell. his name
ZDP.
is. But I didn't have music for him.
He's a pretty good wrestler too.
So I just he
he
came
actually
out.
came on the podcast. He
Yeah.
came on in our live and talked
Yeah.
to
That's
us.
because Kyle Mack.
Was he?
He,
Or was he French?
I don't. Yeah, he was billed as French,
Like,
Yeah,
but I couldn't do it. And they're
Yeah,
looking
so
at me. He's like,
you
I got no music for the guy.
hey, look, Frenchman,
Just
Englishman,
little
he's
Scott.
He's pretty good wrestler. Really, he is a pretty good wrestler.
it really is.
Oh, I just now seen that.
I didn't see that either, but we were sitting on the other side.
They deserved it.
Man, they were hyping up. They had the
What's your problem with America?
they had the
America, that for one, that.
they had the crowd hype at
Yeah,
that point.
Do you want a history lesson about Irish coming
I'm
to
good,
America? All right.
Yes, teach us.
Kirkpatrick, take care, brother.
See, Kirk.
Hey, bring the mullet sometime. We just want to book the mullet. Can we just book the mullet?
Yeah, we're gonna book the mullet.
You can stay home, Kirk. Bring
Car,
the
you
mullet.
stay home. The mullet is welcome to the podcast.
What, just unhook it from his head or something?
yeah, the
Just float
mullet.
it?
I want to hear the
It's gonna be
mullet's
a dog.
idea of wrestling.
Okay, I would like this history lesson.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to hit? So whenever the Irish immigrated to America,
What year was this?
this was the early 1900s.
Okay.
Late 1800s, early 1900s.
Okay.
Which no, actually, yeah, late is like 1860 and 1900
Okay.
is when this happened. If you ever watch Gangs of New York, it'll give you a brief history lesson.
That's a great movie.
Yeah,
That's a
phenomenal
freaking
movie.
awesome movie.
Phenomenal movie. But sorry, but they got thrown literally had potatoes and stuff thrown at them. Everything. That's it.
Hey, Mike. Hold on a second.
What's
Joe.
up?
Hey, what's up? Hold on a second. Joe's telling a story.
No, I'm finished.
No, go ahead.
What's up, Mav?
Not much, and this goes out to Sean. What would King do?
What did you say? What did you
What
say?
would King do? Talking about
What would King
Ready
do?
to Rumble.
How you doing, Mike?
Wicked.
Oh, and this is for Andy. Yeah, I called the bullshit Rinky Dink podcast.
Oh yeah, thank you. Now you're supposed to say anyway.
I'm not doing the
Yeah,
anyway part.
you got to do
Yeah, you got
anyway.
You did it whenever I had stupid Lego Diego on your show about a month ago. Every
Yeah,
anyway, Joe. Do you
Anyway.
have anything to add?
Andrew
All right,
Browning
fine.
does you. Andrew do Browning.
Anyway,
There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
I was talking. Hold on. Do it now.
anyway,
Okay, cool.
I called the bullshit Rinky Dink
No, it's
podcast.
the Rinky
Because
Dink
I'm a
Bullshit
nice guy.
podcast. No, I'm the nice guy, and you called the Rinky Dink Bullshit Podcast.
Fine. Anyway,
Okay.
I called the Ricky Dink Bullshit Podcast because I may not be a nice guy, but I am a guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's beside the point.
You
So,
are a
Joe, how
guy.
you doing?
Like,
I think they're
that's
going
questionable.
Really? Fuck you. Anyway,
See, that's what I like about you.
Joe, how you doing though, for real?
I'm actually doing better, man. I know, I was telling you personally, I thought about getting out of it, but that's why I was telling you yesterday, give it some time. I was trying to think on it, but, I'll probably be back on your podcast whenever you need me, man.
Well, I'm probably going to need you this Saturday. I got a big announcement.
You still haven't had me on, you asshole.
Yeah, why don't you have Andy on?
I know. I begged to be
How
on.
about this? Well, fine. How about this?
I
We'll
begged to be
figure
on
out a
your show.
time
I
and place.
fucking begged to be on your show. What now?
Is that Joe Pesci?
We'll figure out a time and place, and we'll finally get two of the biggest podcast hosts together in one place.
Okay, yeah. Who else is coming? You, me, and who?
It'd be me and you.
Oh, okay.
Because let's not forget, one of
Me
us
and Johnny.
has been on a major network, while the other one's been on Facebook.
What's that now?
One of us has been on a major network on Roku TV, while one of us has been on Facebook.
Major's questionable, but
But,
Facebook has got billions of people on it. Like, what the hell are we talking about? Billions of
I'm
people.
on. I've been on Roku TV. Have you?
Facebook is way bigger than Roku.
I've been on Roku. I've been on Spotify, iHeartRadio. Do I have to continue? And I'm also directing a movie.
Well, I directed a home movie one time, me and my wife.
Whoa!
That does not
Yeah,
count.
I directed her. Yes, I did.
A sex tape.
It was a sex tape. Yeah, you can call it that. And I have a Roku TV in the studio.
Please, no, Andy, don't play that.
And Facebook is bigger than Roku, okay?
Well, good for
When
you.
play
I'm
that,
actually.
Facebook could be like,
I'm
No,
actually.
I do want to come on your podcast. I do want to come on your podcast.
That was
I'm
nasty.
actually,
might get some
I'm
ratings.
actually proud of the fact that you're able to stay in business. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Thanks
to Joe Monroe.
Yeah, and honestly, Joe, me and you, we talked about that personally. We're not going to go into it right here.
yeah, but, I kind of helped you out there not too long ago, actually.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. I thank you for that. And, you're like I told everyone before, I have no hate towards anybody. I just pretend to hate everybody, and I'm really good at it.
Yeah.
Hate's a strong word.
You are good at it.
But, honestly, I don't mean to interrupt you, Maverick, but I like to see, like how you guys like to see independent wrestlers grow. I like to see independent podcasters grow. I like to see.
Oh, we love everybody, independent, everybody. That's why, me and Mike go at each other all the time, but, we always come back to being, like, okay with each other. I do want you to do good, and I'm sure you want us to do good too. So, and we could, like, play off of each other and work together a little bit, and we could help each other too. I think that we probably should do that. Even if me and you get on a podcast and just fucking call each other names like every fucking week or something, we should just do that.
Yeah, and I mean, going back to how this whole thing started, you contacted me when you had pretty much nobody.
Yeah.
On your show.
Yeah, and you didn't show up either.
That's because I was in the middle of doing Tilted Tilt,
Yeah,
getting
I
ready
know.
for the WrestleMania watch along.
Yeah. Hold on, I got the boss calling me. Hello, you're on the podcast.
Hello, Mr. Nice Guy, Andy.
Yeah, how you doing, Miss Royal Lex?
I was calling you because I thought I might take a ride on the bike and go downtown, and I was calling to see if you wanted to go with me.
You trying to go downtown? I feel that.
And also I was calling to see if you knew where my key was.
Your key. Probably.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it not on the bike? I think I put it on your, maybe on your nightstand over there. Not on your nightstand, but where I picked it up from.
Look at him. Just yelling. That's all he does.
Okay. Yep. That's where it's at.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
You all have fun.
Yes, ma'am, Wendy. Stay loyal with loyal.
Stay
Stay
loyal
loyal
and
with
loyal.
loyal. I can't talk.
Mike, you still there? Oh, hold on. Shit.
Great Caesar's Ghost.
Mike, you still there? Mike, you still there?
Yep, still
All
here.
right, cool. Sorry, that was the sponsor wanting to know why we got you on the podcast.
That's not what she asked.
Like, why do you fucking
Wow,
got that guy on
really?
the podcast? I tried
First
to
of all, I'm
sponsor
probably
him.
giving you your most views right now. Okay, so you're welcome.
Probably. You're probably right. Yeah, all
I'm probably giving you-
12
I'm
of the
probably giving
Mike
you-
Maverick
I'm probably giving you
audiences
more-
show.
I'm probably giving you more views than Lucky Charms Joe Monroe over there.
Hey,
Yeah.
who got
All
you-
12 of your fans are watching this now.
Hold up. Hey, who got you more views on your podcast? Just me being on there for like a minute or two.
There you go.
Me. All right,
First of
sit
all,
there and shut up.
you didn't
Be a
have
good-
anything to
hey,
do with
be a
that. They
good
tuned
little
in for
journalist
me.
and just sit there
Whose
and shut
name is
up.
on the marquee? Whose name's on the marquee? Yours or mine?
Yours, because it's your company, idiot.
Yeah.
Yes,
figure
my
yourself
company,
over.
which means you play ball with
I'm not
me.
selling
Okay, I
anybody on
own
this.
your ass.
I'm coming on your podcast. I'm not telling anybody, though.
You just said you own his ass? Mike,
Whoa.
really, dude? You own Joe
Nobody owns nobody's ass. No.
He owns your ass?
And
oh,
speaking,
my God.
and Joe,
Mike.
seriously,
It's too expensive.
Joe, seriously.
Yeah.
After that conversation we had that we had on my podcast, did you do what I told you to do?
To be determined and to be seen.
Listen to him. He said, I know. We're just
Like,
fuck-
did you
What'd you
did
do?
you go to that mirror, Joe, and ask yourself if you're still the same guy that I remember?
Oh yeah, I'm still the same guy. You want to find out?
Yeah. How about I find out whenever you win a match? How about that?
Oh, Mike, I really think you should get back in the ring, Mike.
No, he shouldn't, because if he gets back in the ring, I'm going to kill
No,
him.
I really think he should.
I mean, come on, Joe. Where's
wanna
the
see-
fighting Monroe, huh?
I wanna see-
Where's that guy at? I mean, he got beat down by a demon.
I want to see
Okay,
Superfly
yeah.
Johnny Lee versus Mike Maverick is what I want to see.
I'd pay to see that.
I
match.
would, but it has to be like a Jello match or something, just to make
A
it more.
Jello
inter-
match. You're kinky, Joe.
I'm just trying to get views here.
Look, Joe, with
Prefer
all
to
due
win a line,
respect, and
Joe.
I do mean with all due respect,
He
I
don't,
hope
he
you
don't mean
find.
it.
I hope one day you can find your ball.
He don't mean it.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
wife's got him in her purse. You want to go ask her? I'll tell you exactly.
You know,
where
I hope
those
one
are.
day. I hope one day you can actually find your balls and go back to the Joe that I remember, the take no prisoners Joe.
Hang up on his ass.
But
sometime.
Hang up on him.
No,
Hey,
seriously.
Mike wants. Joe wants me to hang up on you.
Bye, Mav.
all right,
Balls on. Hey, people don't realize you pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's not going to end up pretty. Like
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to go over and beat the hell out of Johnny just for that.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, like, yeah.
What did Johnny do?
He's Johnny.
Okay, fair
He's
enough.
like the Marty Jannetty of this podcast.
Hey,
Is everybody going to keep giving me shit about Marty Jannetty?
Sean thinks Marty Jannetty's
Are you
the.
fucking kidding
That
me?
ain't what your
Sorry.
mama said. Yep.
Marty Jannetty. You're a Marty Jannetty fan?
I actually am.
The
He had him
man
in his
ca-
5 best wrestlers. He had him in his
Now,
5
he's lost
best.
his mind in the past few
The
years.
man called his own daughter hot.
So did Donald Trump.
Okay, fair point, but still.
Yeah.
But no.
Look, what he does in his personal...
You're not my favorite.
Yeah.
No, you are.
Okay, okay. First off,
Johnny-
what he does
Johnny's
in his
everybody's
personal
favorite.
life with his drug use and all the other shit, totally. Fuck him.
Okay.
But what he did when he was in the ring,
He was shit.
he was not.
What's too?
I thought he was a better professional wrestler than Shawn Michaels.
Ah, get the hell out of here.
Shawn's a better
No.
entertainer. I'll give him that.
Sean.
Shawn's a better ass
Dude,
kisser,
no.
too.
No, Sean's probably top 5 easy. Top 1's Bret Hart. Top wrestler, Bret Hart.
No way.
Fair enough. Biggest crybaby?
No
Bret Hart.
way. The biggest crybaby, yes.
No, that's CM Punk.
No.
Oh,
that's-
yeah. Okay.
but-
That is.
One A,
CM
one
Punk.
B.
Yeah, CM Punk and then Bret Hart. Yeah.
Now, out of all honesty, in that era,
Shoot babies.
yeah, in that era, probably Owen was the best before his time.
Yeah.
If you want my
Owens
honest
definitely.
opinion.
Oh yeah,
Owen
Owens
Hart.
definitely.
I equate Brett and Owen to, this is going to not be very manly at all, but JC Chazé and Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
JC is the better singer.
Sadly, I know what he's talking about. But
Yeah, yeah.
Well, no.
Is this NSYNC or maybe
NSYNC.
NSYNC?
NSYNC, yeah. JC is the better singer. JT
Is a better entertainer.
is the better entertainer.
'Cause he can dance.
Like Bret Hart.
Is a better wrestler.
No,
he's
Owen's
better.
the better wrestler, and Bret Hart's the bigger star.
I don't know. Hang on now. Owen was a great entertainer too.
Yeah, he was.
He
Oh,
didn't
well,
sing for
The
us.
Black Heart, yeah.
Yeah, the Black Heart, when he started doing that after Owen left, that was his
After
time to shine, but they
Bret-
After
crap
Bret
all
Hart,
over him.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
like Owen Hart's probably if I had top 3, Owen, Brett's actually number 2, and 3 is Roddy Piper
As far as technical wrestler?
as wrestling in general.
wrestling in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess Roddy Piper was a good technical wrestler, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was more like a brawler.
He was damn good.
That's
brawler.
one of your
Or a
favorites.
boxer.
Then. He's one of your
I
favorites.
still
then.
say
Yeah,
I still
Piper
say
is
it
one
to
of my
this day. I think he put over Hogan.
Piper's one of your favorites.
It wasn't vice versa. Hogan didn't put over Piper. Piper put over Hogan in Mania.
Yeah.
If you want my honest opinion,
Yeah.
because he had this,
Yeah. Yeah, Hogan's always been a good talker too, though.
not as good as Piper.
Not really.
Look at that
Yeah.
weirdo sitting on the stage there.
Why's that guy filming the wrestlers? He looks like the homeless guy that always films for no freaking reason.
Look at his shoes. He's got the coolest shoes on.
What a great way to
Oliver
win.
Gunner had to hire a flabby, pale, pasty Frenchman who are only known for losing throughout history.
Yeah.
What's the famous French expression?
I give up. To come in to fight his match for him, and he still had to come in and help the Frenchman.
With it so-called injured neck. Oh, we got him before the show.
Well, I mean, it was obviously.
He was
a
sitting
miracle.
at our
He was
table and they were doing things. Andy's like, "What's that, Money Clyde? Do it."
Yeah.
He got up, he grabbed his neck and said, "Oh,
You wanker!" Started calling Andy a wanker.
Oh yeah, I got heat with those guys right now.
Oliver, I mean, look, his neck still looks a little.
A miracle
Yeah.
took place here.
Yeah, a
He was
miracle.
healed.
Yeah, I got heat with he has. I got heat with those guys got heat with me right now.
What a
So
miracle, though.
I'm surprised they
His
didn't come
neck
over
is
here and start beating me up after this.
You know, crap happens. I mean, Johnny's a good example of that. But
You're the skull crushing finale. I don't know what he calls it, but that's what it
yeah,
is.
that's what it is. Wait, would you call it the skull crushing finale? Or would you call it the
Scrotum crushing
scrotum
finale.
The scrotum. Man, that's a good one.
The bar
They're a
says
little
he.
different. Skull crushing finale is done from a full Nelson.
Okay, fair and
The stroke's done
strokes
from
done from.
just
Oh, I love the
Like
stroke. I
leg-
think
leg
that's
sweep
fun,
type.
man.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just
Jeff Jarrett is one of the most
Considering he's
underrated.
55, he's still.
But he's the most
cruising
un-
it,
Still in
rolling
shape.
around.
He's
Yeah.
so underrated, though, don't you think?
Yeah.
Jeff Jarrett is underrated.
Well,
Yeah.
we went to the.
I wish he could.
Corbin show.
Yep.
He should have been. He never was champion WWE, was he?
Yeah, he was the
Intercontinental and tag team.
He never was heavyweight champion.
and European.
European. I
Yeah.
forgot about that.
I
3
think he
seconds.
should have been a heavyweight champ over there.
Vince didn't see him as heavyweight championship material. That's why he
And
left.
Steve Austin wouldn't have wrestled him.
Yeah, Austin.
Steve
refused to work
Austin
with him.
Don't
wouldn't
like him?
wrestle him. Wouldn't wrestle Mark Marrow.
Nah, that's understandable. Though.
Well, yeah, but he said, "I'm not fighting Mark. I'm not wrestling Mark Marrow. He just got his ass beat by a woman."
Yeah.
That kind of would ruin. If it was a squash match, yeah. That's like Austin
Well-
going back with Brock just in the King of the Ring qualifier without no build up. I mean,
Yeah.
come on.
Austin's like, "I don't mind putting them over, but
No
you need to
build-up,
build
no
this up
nothing?
to her pay per view." And they didn't see that.
Now I'm
So
taking
he
my
took
ball.
his
and go.
ball and went.
I love Jeff Jarrett. I've always liked
what,
Jeff.
what was up with that guy? That wasn't nice. Did you see that?
Seizure, I think.
Yeah, maybe. French.
Epilepsy.
But no, it's.
That's a great match. It really was.
But honestly, a lot of people don't realize Kentucky has a lot of wrestling promotions
Oh, yeah.
around. Good ones too, really good ones.
Yeah.
And I like with Triple Crown with Terry, Brandon, and Jimmy working together.
Oh, yeah, that's a great.
That's hardly unheard of nowadays.
That's true.
What's
What's this?
Oh, me and you were there, Johnny.
Yeah.
Is that Johnny before he lost weight?
No. Oh. No, but
That's
Johnny's
somebody's
in the
dad.
front row, and I'm sitting in there. Johnny got called. Johnny got a free extra ticket,
Ain't nothing nobody can
and he
say
helped him
about
up.
me.
And I'm up there. I
Get
got Larry D's wristband. And he threw it. I forgot this
I'm right
match.
there. You can see my
What is
back.
up with sparkly jackets? Is that like the thing now?
Yeah,
Elton John, maybe?
because of John,
tribute
because of Superfly Johnny Lee.
That's right. And a tribute to
Yeah, but
Jim
like I
Chadwick.
said, he's like a rundown vampire from Twilight.
What was that?
He's like the Wish version.
Okay, I was there, but
You don't remember
can't
this?
see
one?
I'm not
yourself?
in this. I don't see myself.
Yeah. Maybe you're on the other side.
Maybe I was going to the bathroom and get
I
something to eat or
see
something.
me.
Hell, I don't know.
How dare you go to the bathroom on Oliver Gunner's match?
I didn't know it was his match.
You
I had
can
to
learn
go.
a thing or two by watching him. All right.
He's a good wrestler. He really
He's a
is.
wanker. That's what he called me.
It's
asshole.
it's not polite to talk about yourself like that, man.
Yeah.
Look here.
You're not rooting for the British guy, being an Irish guy, right?
Eh,
We are Island boys.
true. I hate those guys.
We are the Island
Island
boys.
boys.
Me and Joe Monroe. Island boys. Ireland's
No,
Ireland's
don't start doing that.
Ireland's
No.
Ireland's an island.
It's my land.
Yeah,
Ireland? No, it's mine. Oh, come on. Braveheart?
Ireland.
I've never seen that movie.
Braveheart
What?
is a good movie.
Dustin Jackson is he's a star,
Yeah.
dude.
Oh, he said that match had a great referee, Jonathan Barnes. Yes,
of course
you
he's going to
did.
put himself over. That's how Jonathan Barnes is.
As
He's
far as-
He's
awesome.
a blind ref, and he puts
As
himself
far
over.
as best Kentucky wrestlers, I'd say Dustin
Marty.
Jackson.
Or Marty.
Dustin Jackson, then probably Marty, but
It's-
Dustin's been doing this for a long time too.
Right.
Yeah, he has.
You ever just think if he could fit one of those the staff on the flag in his ear with those gauges?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
But
We gotta get Dustin in here,
Yeah.
Johnny.
Yeah. Okay.
We
Before he-
almost had him one time, and then wires
For
got
some
crossed.
reason, did not read.
It
studio.
happens. We
Yeah.
can't get mad at
again, crap happens. Look at
He
Johnny.
did call though. He did call and talk to us. I want to get him in the studio. He's not very far away. He's only in Louisville, right?
the guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not far away.
Yeah, it's not far away.
That's far. What are we, about an hour and a half away?
Yeah, Kyle Maggard. Kyle Maggard drove 2 hours. Marty Clay drives 2 hours to get here.
We
Marty
had
Clay drives
Gaston
about
LaRue come from
An hour,
Dayton,
well,
Ohio.
an hour and a half, 2 hours just to come train.
Marty
Yeah.
Clay's out in the middle of God's country. He drives
Yeah.
2 hours to get to civilization.
Yeah.
Big John Gilbert drives over 2 hours to get to us.
Oliver Gunn couldn't drive 1.5.
And then
hours.
Oliver Gunner was like, "I have to drive an hour and a half to get to you."
He's just being a heel.
That's when you need his limo service for that.
Now we told, yeah, I know. I wish I had money to Well, that's one thing I like to have for the podcast. If we had money to pit guys up for the night, we could bring in bigger stars.
I'm going to crash on your couch, like you were talking about last night.
You don't want to crash on my couch.
They'll probably crash on Johnny's. He's got bunk beds, from what I heard.
I'd love to
He
have
calls top bunk though.
I'd love to have a studio big enough to have
Jonathan Barnes said he
extra
drove
room
two
to stay.
hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jonathan did.
Superfly has better than that.
Yeah, me and Johnny
and-
drive every bit of 10 minutes to get here.
And in all
Shut
seriousness, I know I'm picking on Barnes tonight, but he's probably one of the, if not the most hardest working ref.
He really
In the
is.
state.
Yeah, he's a cool guy too. He really
We've
is.
had him on the
Yeah,
podcast.
he is cool. But
Dustin Jackson's he's a hell of a wrestler.
Yeah, we've done something, and then there's one referee that goes around. He looks like John Moxley. That we like to tease him about.
does he blade?
No.
No.
He's biased though.
Well, then he's not John.
Yeah,
Moxley.
we call him at New South. We call him biased. Oh, good lord! Almost botched that suplex. I forgot about
You just
that.
have
Yeah.
noticed that.
Andy couldn't make it to this show, but I was there. I don't know where the hell I'm at.
You can see
I
me
work
right
with a
there.
guy that looks just like Oliver Gunner, but he's not as jacked as Oliver Gunner.
Look
He looks
there,
just like him.
Presley.
Where's the?
Right there.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Yeah, Johnny's on the phone.
Is that where he
That's
hurt his
perfect.
neck? It looked like he did hurt his neck there.
Maybe.
Man, why are you always on your phone?
I'm filming all the clips.
Yeah. Where's
I'm
John?
hardest working album.
Yeah, where's Johnny at?
Right there.
Oh yeah, I see him. Yeah,
Red jacket.
yeah, you're wearing a red jacket too. Oliver Gunner was wearing.
Me and Oliver Gunner shop at the same place for him.
Yeah, yeah. You helped him get that jacket.
Yes, I did. Yes.
Did you pay for it?
Yes, I paid for it for him.
You're a hell of a guy, Johnny.
Gentleman there.
Johnny's a hell of a guy.
You'll pay for his jacket, but you won't pay me back? What
I'm
the
telling
hell?
you what, Johnny Lee is asleep. He's the best person ever.
Yeah, asleep. Yeah,
Yeah.
probably.
Yeah, he don't bother anybody when he's
I know
sleeping.
that's
No, he don't. He snores.
Does he?
It talks.
You cuddled up against him? Are you big spoon or little
I
spoon?
never. No, I don't cuddle up with anybody.
Oh, do you?
I'm single.
So he
dude.
gets.
Oh,
top
single.
bunk.
Hey, everybody, Sean John's single.
No, we ain't doing all that.
Yeah,
No.
he's single.
Yeah,
Come on,
fill his
ladies.
inbox
No,
up.
I ain't
DM
doing
him.
all that.
Get
Fellas
all.
box.
Send him all the dick pics. I mean, all the
Whoa,
titty pics.
sir. No, sir.
Send him the dick pics.
No, I don't
No,
want those.
You don't swing that way. Send him some titty pictures. You know. If they send you titty pictures, I want to see them.
It's only fair. I mean, if you're getting them for him,
Yeah, I
I
want
mean-
to see them. Yeah.
Okay,
The only
fair
one I
enough.
probably-
Hey, I need to approve them
Hey, the only
for
one,
you,
the only one that probably messaged him is Johnny here.
Johnny.
What?
Yeah, they're kinfolk. It's Kentucky. It's okay.
Yeah. It's
What the fuck?
I don't message him. I message the lady.
Yeah, he misses the ladies.
Then immediately gets blocked.
I'm not.
does.
How's the Facebook dating going? Whoever's doing that.
It's not too bad. I mean,
Facebook date? Seriously?
Facebook does have a dating app now. I don't
Yeah.
know.
What?
yeah, they got
Yeah.
a little dating.
I've had it for a year now.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah, you got any action on there, Johnny?
Yeah.
You have? Hell yeah. Apparently, Jonathan Lang's got him a nice, healthy woman looking at him.
Yeah, that's what he says.
Yeah. Did you see the messages?
I haven't.
He
yet.
messaged me on his private message.
Oh, private. Okay. I thought that was in the whole Nice Guy Nation thing.
Oh man, should have been in our group chat.
Yeah.
I know, right?
He said, John.
Actually, I think you might be able to get to my YouTube page here. If you guys haven't seen, have you seen the Junkyard
Yeah.
Match? Haven't you? Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
Put it on the junkyard match. Joe Monroe's Junkyard match.
Yeah, just type in Joe Monroe. I finally broke down. I made a YouTube channel and I made a not Twitch, but on TikTok.
This is the girl that.
And and I finally got a TikTok.
This is the girl that Suki says is they've been flirting with.
Whatever.
She blonde?
She must
I
be.
don't know.
Or
But
can't,
he said been saying all that.
can't smell or something. I don't know.
I told
Oh. You ain't right. There he is. That ain't you.
Yeah. Keep going.
That is his.
Yeah.
Yep, keep going. It's my logo picture. You'll see it.
Yep, it should be.
Nope, that's not it.
Is it the green one?
No.
Purple.
How many fucking Joe Monroes are there?
Apparently a lot. Shit.
God damn, there's a lot
It's
of
a
Joe
common
Monroes.
name.
They've stolen your name.
They stolen your name.
They stolen my name.
Damn, you're like the
I
1400.
wouldn't even know what a good gimmick name would work for me. That ain't you, is it?
No.
Sean Johns is a good damn name.
Yeah, Sean Johns is a good one.
Your
I
gimmick
wanna
name
use
is the
my-
encyclopedia.
I actually there is someone that you guys know, Spencer Diamond.
Yeah.
Spencer.
Spencer.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah, we went
musician
to,
Spencer.
Yeah, we
Diamond.
went to Berea Upper Bound together. There it is. You passed
Oh,
it, Sean.
cool. Yeah, you went to school with Joe. I mean Spencer.
We did
Okay.
Berea Upper Bound together. It was kind of like a summer program,
Uh huh.
and we were friends since. Like I'm proud of him making music, and he's like, man, you wrestling? Yeah. Oh man, you did it.
We tried to get him on the show a couple times. He's always so busy.
Yeah, he's busy.
Oh yeah.
So watch this. He slides in. Boom. See how? Yeah, but this was all shot with one shot.
Hell yeah.
This is just one
Is
angle,
Austin
one shot.
Michael supposed to be the ref?
Yep.
Or
No, he's.
I like it. It looks good, man.
Thanks. This
He's
is at my
best
dad's
guess.
junkyard in Tennessee, and I asked him, "Can we do this?" And he was like, "Yeah." And there's Walter Paul. I still did not get to finish.
You're
my-
laying your fist in there good. That's good. Yeah, this looks good.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
a fucking brawler. What do you expect?
yeah, Walter
You can
Paul
teach Chris
came
Blake
up
something.
for the Sky Diamond birthday bash. And
Head
him and
fucking
all-
dude's
Yeah, he tried
crazy.
to get in my face, and I told him I didn't have the freaking energy for him.
That dude's crazy, man.
Yeah, here comes the botch. I had to carry him.
That wasn't botched. That looked good. That was okay.
But
That didn't look too bad.
nah. But we it was just me, him, Austin, my dad, my buddy Josh Douglas, Roy Young, who's the professor. A lot of people had a hand in doing this, creating this. We wanted to go on top of the RV, but the Briscoe brothers did it like a month or two before.
Yeah.
Here comes my favorite part. You guys want to see if Austin Michaels can swim?
Yep.
Here we go.
I love it. I love it. Why haven't we seen this yet, Johnny?
I'm surprised that you didn't see it.
No, he just slipped and fell. Like
His shoe got caught in my freaking shirt.
Also, when you do him, he says, "No, Joe, no."
Haven't we seen this? I love it.
I'm surprised that you ain't seen it because we shared it to the page.
No, I haven't seen it.
They don't watch everything we share, John.
I wish I could finish out what I started with him.
How'd y'all keep a straight face? Because I'd be dying laughing trying.
I was right there. Like
I can't stop like when I'm like filming shit, I break out laughing.
Yeah, I spit right in his face. He was crazy.
Yeah.
I Joan. You know, Walt does not look like that now.
No.
He's about Johnny's size now.
He's like,
Dude, he got in shape
oh yeah.
after.
Nice chop.
Thank you. I don't know why he did this right here.
Yeah, he should have
Stick his
done
No,
it.
this right here,
Oh, this.
because it looks so wrong.
Yes.
And here in a minute, it looks so wrong. This is the part I would change,
Yeah.
but I'm still proud of this. A lot of people loved it.
Yeah.
Then the thing is, I asked permission. It's like, hey, we're not running a show in July. Can me and Walt do this? Is it in Tennessee? Yeah, we'll do it. Just be safe.
Yeah.
Then they got mad at us for doing it.
Who did it?
Just powers that be.
Who? Oh,
That's all. I'll
Kentucky?
say. No, not Kentucky. Just people
The powers that be.
at the promotion we was working at that point.
oh.
I got permission from them, and then they got mad. I'm like, okay, whatever, dude.
Huh.
You know y'all were safe.
Well, we were safe. I miss that kendo stick.
Come on. Come on, Paul. Let's go. You lost your freaking mind. Go play.
Austin Diamond's just chewing gum, just walking around like nothing.
Oh shit! He hit you.
He's the referee.
Dude.
He really fucking hit you.
Yeah, you gotta get him.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, you use that.
dude, I'm a tough. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
That's. My wife says I'm not stupid, but I guess I'm not crazy.
Yeah.
So here it is, the famous seatbelt
He
scene.
said my wife says I'm stupid, but I'm really crazy.
But here's the see that the seatbelt got freaking stuck. We tried it beforehand to make sure it wasn't locked,
Yeah.
and it pulled out. But I guess it must have locked back in place,
Yeah.
and that's the result. Because he was supposed to wrap it around my neck
Uh-huh.
and then shut the door.
Oh.
Oh, why did
Then
he
he
hit?
dies.
Now that's how you do it.
Why did he hit Austin for?
Because he hates Austin.
Because he didn't want. Also, he didn't want the match to end just yet.
Walter Paul Walt's and he's your age,
Yeah.
and he was about 40, mid 40s in this.
And the thing is, people don't
He,
realize
he,
those
he was
weapons are real.
good.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, we are watching Joe Monroe taking on Walter Paul in a junkyard match.
It's great. It's awesome. Y'all
Yeah.
did a great job.
Now here comes my
And
favorite
they're
part
like,
right here.
Oh.
It's supposed to be family friendly, but you guys know how I talk. I said shit, fuck.
Yeah. Oh damn! You got a chain now on you.
This
Oh, he's
hurt.
about to-
What family?
No, this hurt.
I'm sure.
Yeah, because that's real. That's a real weapon.
Tried to work it, but what can you do?
You can't.
You can't work.
No, you can't. And this is one of those career-ending matches, but we knew like if something was to go ready to move this to the next step, we had to had something like this, and it would have worked, but they dropped it right after this.
And this was a great feud right here.
They dropped it.
That's ridiculous that they dropped.
Thank you, Johnny.
7. Walk. Walk.
Barbed wire 2x4. I made that.
Gotta give Austin Michaels credit too. He's trying to do.
Well, he was still counting. He still could have counted.
Shut up. I about did.
That's another thing that.
Oh wow, he fucking that was cool. He took a great bump there, didn't he?
Yeah.
Almost.
Oh God.
Yeah, this
That was
hurt.
a classic spot.
Come on. These little jabs. I loved it.
Yeah. And then you slap him.
You can
Slap
tell he
him
got
again.
knocked silly.
And that was a good move. DT.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I knocked the wind out of me.
I'm sure you did.
People ask why I wore that white shirt.
Wow, he's like he DDT'd him on top of a junk car there. What is it? No man standing, last man standing match.
Yep,
He's up. He's up.
I'm up.
You're up.
Yep.
I
Joe,
won.
what's up? It's a match that changed all 3 men.
See Austin there, he treated me like a son. And then he had to pull something here in just a minute.
Yep.
Get it, kid. Now. Now. Finish him. Finish him. I'm talking about. Finish him. He's done. Finish the deal we had made. The deal? Finish him. The deal's done. I said finish him. I said finish him.
Professor shows up to stop you.
What happened to you?
Class dismissed.
Who filmed it did good job.
It was a buddy of mine, Jonathan Hill. Shout out to John for he filmed this on his phone. He had a Google
It did a
Pixel.
great job. I'm telling you, phones do it. Like these iPhones and stuff, they
And
do
this-
an amazing job. And plus, they have great
I
microphones.
love this ending right here. I walk off with my manager, and Walt just fucking disappears in the woods.
While
Yeah.
Austin Michaels.
Austin,
looks
No,
off.
I love it,
I
man.
love what Austin does right here. He just goes, "Wait, hang on." I just love this. He's like, "What? What just happened?"
It was awesome, man.
And watch the world burn. But I'm the guy that lit the match.
Damn Roku remotes you got here.
Yeah.
He got more than what I do, man.
Well, you know, Mike Maverick being a friend of mine, he's been on Roku, so he just sends me the remotes. Like he's like, hey man, I got all these remotes. I've been on
All
Roku.
3 of them.
I've been on Roku like
Roku,
channel. I got all these remotes. You want one? I'm like, yeah, I want 3 of them actually.
But
If
yeah,
you get-
that right there, that's the match. That was the turning point.
Well, guys, we've been on here 2 hours and 2 minutes already,
Yeah.
guys. So I know we started a little late, so we went a little long. But this is the point in the This is the point of the show that I let everybody say their closing remarks. So Kevin, since you're the new guy, I'm gonna let you go first.
All right. Thanks for having us on.
Come up to the microphone a little bit.
All right. Thanks for having us on. Thanks for letting me be a part of this. Kind of rode up with Joe and didn't know what to expect, but you
Yeah.
guys are always fun to be around.
All right, thank you. You want to tell everybody your social medias and tell them where you're going to be seen next and what your next match is going to be, you think?
So I've got just a Twitter right now. It's at Real K Sinclair. I'm working to set up a Facebook page still. don't have a match scheduled just yet. I'm in Somerset training with Jimmy Walls, Rated X, and whenever he says I'm ready, everybody just watch out because I'm going to hit it fast and hard.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Awesome. Sean, you want to go next?
Sure. Always, guys, Joe Monroe, always a pleasure, brother. And as myself, not just as part of the podcast, but as myself, you decided to do the auction to help us out. Truly meant a lot. That shows we're doing something right. I can't thank you enough for that. And it was fun running into you and Corbin the other day at the AEW show. Kevin, nice to meet you, brother.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Kevin.
Andy, Johnny over there in the corner where he should have been the entire night, but we'll talk about that later.
You switch him out and let him say his ends if you
I'm
don't
not
care.
done yet.
When you're done. When you're done.
You done, son.
When you're done.
Okay. And as always, everybody, stay nice. There, now I'm done. Johnny, get on over here and say your goodbyes. Make it quick, too. Joe's got to say his.
babies. You got to go home and feed.
Already in bed.
They're already in bed.
I just want to say thank you, Joe Monroe. I appreciate you. I want to appreciate you too. You're awesome, Kevin Sinclair.
Thank you.
Andy always.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Tell me how awesome I am again.
You are
Oh,
awesome,
God.
and you are the best podcaster around. And there's that you always get these remotes because you know how to get the connection.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
And Sean,
Yeah.
always great. Oh, Dick Ryder. I'm out.
That's Johnny's
Stay
job
live.
to tell me how good I am.
You motherfucker, that was
My bad.
Joe, you're next.
No, I didn't let you put your foot down.
How do you
all
put
good,
up
man.
with these guys?
Huh?
How do you put up with these two?
Oh, they're great.
Good.
They're awesome.
Good Lord.
I love when they go at each other. Sometimes before the podcast, if we're all just sitting here, they'll go at each other, man. And I sometimes I wish that I had the mic on at those points because those two go at each other.
Said
And it's
that.
so
No, it's not
funny.
like that. Yes, it is. No, it's not.
Hey, Pat, you sit
But-
right here, you
Man, the
worry.
show, the show is
like
funnier
this.
when we don't have the camera on. Like
Right.
everything around
That's
here is
usually
funny.
how it goes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I just want to thank you, Andy, for letting me come on here, talk about my family a little bit, do some more research. We'll do a Rolling Hard one,
Yeah.
hopefully soon. But thank you, Johnny, for finally getting me in here. I guess thank Sean, because Sean's Sean. Kevin, thank you for always riding up with me. He's kind of like my ride or die
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
wrestling brother.
You got to stick together, guys. I mean, Marty K had James Strong come in with him last night.
Now,
and-
James, he's going to be a good one, I think.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I do want to thank my family, fans, friends, everybody that tuned in tonight, and thank you for the ones who sent stars tonight. They really appreciate it. And also, if you can, go subscribe to the Nice Guy Andy podcast on Facebook. And Andy, that's all I got, man. I'm on Facebook at Joe Monroe, TikTok Joe Monroe 94, YouTube Joe Monroe, and Twitter Joe Monroe.
Yeah. One of the Joe Monroes on there.
Not John, Joe.
One of the Joe Monroes
John
on
Monroe with the
on
Lucky
YouTube.
Charms.
With the Lucky Charms.
You
on
say
there.
Lucky Charms one more time, Johnny's going through a wall.
It's a shamrock,
Lucky
man. It's
Charms.
a shamrock.
Hold on, it's a shamrock.
It's a damn shamrock.
It's a shamrock with the skull. You can
I
see
can't
it.
believe they don't-
Guys, I want to tell everybody thank you for watching the Nice Guy Andy podcast. Thank you guys for everybody that goes over and subscribes to the Nice Guy Andy podcast. We appreciate it. We really need it. Y'all sent stars. We really need you guys' support. We can keep on going, but if you guys, we can keep on going and pay the rent, but we don't want to just pay the rent. We want rent. We need some more equipment. We need you guys to sponsor us, and we want to be sponsored by the fans. You guys, if y'all can send us, go over to the Nice Guy Andy podcast page, Facebook page, subscribe. It's only $5 a month. 200 subscribers would change the whole podcast. It would just change the whole landscape. We would have extra money to do other things besides just do the show. We could get more equipment. We could get more. Johnny could get more flashy jackets.
That's right.
We could be out to more shows. We can show you guys more clips. We can get more cameras and more. We try to want to get a few more cameras. We got the switcher for the camera. We just don't have the cameras yet. But we appreciate you guys going over to YouTube and subscribing to YouTube. Go to the Facebook page, subscribe, like, comment, make comments. If you like our stuff, just send us the stars. Even if it's 100 stars, even if it's 99 stars, every little bit counts. And if all the fans would just send us 100 stars, it would help so much. Me and Johnny and Sean do not get paid to do this. We will never pay. We probably will never take pay from you guys. We will always put the money back into the podcast, unless we go big time like Joe Rogan or something. And then the show will still be great. We want the show to be great. So guys, go over to YouTube. Check out Bobby Blade's YouTube channel. Bobby Blade's putting all the old wrestling from the way back in the all the classic Kentucky wrestling over there. Go check out Fandito on YouTube. Check out Joe Monroe's page on YouTube. Check all these guys out. Go to our TikTok. Nice Guy Andy Podcast has a TikTok. It's called Nice Guy Andy Podcaster. Johnny Lee has a TikTok. Go over to Facebook and follow Johnny Lee's Superfly Johnny Lee on Facebook.
If you dare.
Every little bit helps, guys. We have over 12,000 followers altogether in all of our podcast pages and all of our Facebook pages. So 12,000 followers. Out of 12,000 followers, I'm sure we can get 200 to subscribe to us. And then we'll shout you out. Like, you subscribe, we'll tell your name. Like Ian Mosley, he's one of our subscribers.
Great.
We'll talk about you. Joe Monroe, thank you so much for doing what you did today. Joe, I put a podcast, I put a message out on Facebook saying that we need help, and Joe stepped up, took some of his own personal property, his own personal collection, and auctioned off some stuff, and he came up with $60, and then Kevin matched him. So $120, guys, came from Kevin and Joe Monroe to help out the podcast, right. And we do appreciate it. And it will go straight to the rent around here. I just went downstairs and paid the rent today. We're here a couple more months at least, so we will be going to just one. During the summer, just one show a week for probably on Wednesday. We haven't really, but we're gonna try to take the other day and do more skits and more stuff like that. Maybe maybe more shorter interviews, maybe on Zoom or something like that. But and maybe we'll probably have some different stuff other than wrestling stuff too, to make sure that everybody knows. What we're doing, guys. Like I was saying earlier, we all of us around here, even some of the wrestlers, we suffer with depression problems sometimes. Just keep an eye on your friends. If they're seeming down and out a little bit, just sometimes it's cool just to call them and say, "Hey, what's up, man?" And and sit down and talk to your buddy here and there. We've all done that, and take a few minutes to talk to a friend that's having a problem, and if you're not having fun,
you ain't getting none.
Hey, just like Johnny.
Skippy.
Nice Guy Indie Podcast. Soulface Records Radio.
Anyways.
Okay. That ain't what your mama said.
Oh, yeah!
But those were expensive shoes. That diamond is custom made.
Oh, dear Lord.
That's right. If he keeps popping off at the mouth, I'm gonna be his daddy.
This is a Zodiac. I'm telling you now, meditate, elevate, and dominate. Do it with the Nice Guy Indie Podcast.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Anyways, you guys go on your little rinky-dink bullshit podcast.
Later.